We are outside the arena. Rollo, you have with you your winnings. A sizable pot. Basilus, you stand there as well, and the two of you are free now with copious amounts of gold to do with as you wish. You've been given a heads up, some possible objectives. You've also told if you wanted to avoid the lockdown and get into the city, you were told of a possible lead. But it is up to you.
The end of the last session, I believe, said that we were going to essentially empty the chest and we were going to spread our winnings about our persons, in our boots, in our clothes, in our hats, in our belongings, all that sort of stuff, so that it's literally around us.
Yes.
And then we were going to put something heavy, like just a couple of old bricks or something, anything from somewhere, just in the chest, so it's got some weight to it. And obviously then guard the chest with our lives.
Yes, as you've left the arena, a few of the locals are swarming around you. Some are going, Black Moth, Black Moth. Can we have an autograph?
Get
Black
away!
Moth.
Get
Are we
away!
going to
Oh,
fight again?
oh my god.
Some
Can
are quite
I
angry. Black Moth, you caused me to lose all of my wages for this
can I
week.
attempt to one of the really bad ones, can I pick their pocket?
Sure. This guy here.
While I'm signing an autograph, be like, oh yeah, that's all right, mate. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I'm really sorry you lost your winnings. Pick, pick, pick.
So this guy with the silver hair here, yes, you can try.
Lovely.
Uh,
Oh, it's a ridiculous check, isn't it? I've just remembered.
it is a DC of 20. However, he gets an opposed.
Sense motive or something to see him.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I made it last time. Let's see how lucky I am this session. Hooray!
24.
Excellent work.
I want your
He
rings.
he can't bypass that DC on his roll,
Lovely.
so he doesn't notice you pilfering off his
You've got
person.
a bigger pocket or two.
He wasn't lying about the bulk of. He bet his earnings. You find as you lift, just systematically pulling from one pocket, you find he has five uh, five silver pieces, which you can just put half a gold.
Now I feel like you're robbing me. Well, how does that work?
But half five, so
I'm
half
gonna
a
put
gold.
0.5 on my
He,
winnings.
you can roll me a d4.
That's a bloody one, of course.
He has one piece of jewelry on him with
Oh,
a value of 6 gold pieces. You take from him a ring off his face. You're shaking his hand and commiserating. You just slide a ring. I've gone straight for the wedding band again. It's a plain. It's not a precious metal, but it's nicely made.
wow.
It's got a nice engraving into it. It's polished.
Really, I'm satisfied. I get satisfaction from the act more than the actual winnings and the takings. He was moaning at me, so he deserves it. I've got your wedding ring.
Yes. You can see the people at the entrance are starting to edge a little closer, more so if they sense a fight's about to kick out, but nothing seems to be picking up.
Um, I mean, I could. So people are asking for autographs and stuff. I'm not going to try and be charming because it's the opposite of what they can do. I think the minute they come over, they can see that he has very few teeth and looks like a horrendous drug addict,
Yeah, there are quite a
and they're
few people
probably
who
immediately disappointed
got
by. Oh,
close and then were like,
I shall celebrate with some crystalline hardcore drugs this evening.
God.
Now, mate, 3 weeks clean.
Basilus is going to once you've got through your queue of people, Basilus is
Yeah.
going to hiss at you. We need somewhere to secure our new fortune, my boy. We must arrange some kind of semi-permanent lodging here in this place. They spoke of this Thorn spoke of dispatching a figure, and in doing so, we could take his accommodation once he's dealt with. Perhaps that should be our
Ooh,
priority this evening.
maybe it
For
should. Well, we need to hide everything we've just won first. Just somewhere that where we know it's safe. Not in lodgings, but hide it ourselves somewhere where we can pick it up. Buried treasury, what you say?
let us wait until we find an agreeable hiding spot first,
Yeah.
because I still think we're better off at least trying to protect ourselves. And then he thinks about the effort that you went through in defending yourself and thinks maybe that's not true, but he won't say it.
Yeah. What about the you know where we came out in the under the city river?
Yes.
There's an exit there, isn't there, that we came out and whatever. Maybe we could hide it under the docks there in that little river with the outflows.
Yes, maybe. Maybe. Did it
Yeah, it's
look
very
like there
unlikely
were?
anyone's going to be using that.
Did it look like there were like ledges and stuff to hide things, or was it straight cave wall water? No.
That bit, um,
They're onto us.
They're onto us,
Shit.
Christ! Hide!
at that when you came out, you dropped underwater for a moment as the water rushed you out. As you then joined in shooting out into the dock. So that you might be able to find a place some some of the docks.
Uh,
Let's just keep it on
just
our
a thought.
person for now. We have the distraction of giving them the case, which was your excellent idea, my boy. Let us trust in your cunning for now, because I do believe if we are able to do the deed this evening, we will have lodging to secure ourselves within.
Okay. I just think we need to vanish from these people and make sure we're not followed now. So let's get out of here and ensure that we're not seen.
What Basilus is going to do, he's going to lead us into a spot away from the main street, into an alleyway or something, and he's going to say, as I imparted to you recently, Rollo, I went about training to disguise ourselves in case we were ever usurped from our lands. Well, of course, that happened anyway. But I can still perform a disguise check upon myself and you to make us look different from how we looked in there. Now, he doesn't actually own a disguise kit, I will point out. So he is going to do this with things he can find in the street. So
Does a disguise kit gives you a bonus on disguise checks? If I
that's true. Yes. Well, I was saying that because he doesn't have any kit, like he doesn't have any spare clothes or anything. But he's wondering he might be able to like get like a tarpaulin and make it into a cloak or something. I don't know.
okay,
He's gonna do it anyway, just to see. Just for laughs. In fact, I will copy that. $12.
you know, You find some bits around you. It's not spectacular, but from a distance,
Leaves in your hair. Looking like old Greg.
bit of mud. You hope it's mud.
Yep.
Nice.
It's a good
Yeah.
disguise, isn't it? Cover yourself in like horse poo in the street. No one will come
So
close enough
wait,
to recognise you.
who's on 12?
Hey?
Who's on 12? I thought you did one for you and then one for someone else.
Oh,
For Rollo.
separate. Okay, fine.
Disguise me, Daddy. I know.
I'll be slightly
And Rollo
one.
can't. With charisma, Rollo's on -2 for charisma. So, like, if anyone asks him, he'll just go, Rollo. Cedric.
Rollo Cedric.
Yes, so it maybe you missed a bit or you forgot about a certain part of him that's still quite distinctively Rollo.
It's the teeth.
It is the two. It's just you didn't do much with the mouth, but it's fine. Lovely. Well, I've made a note for those who may be aware of your presence. Where now?
Wow.
Let us consult our map, dear boy.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, I can't 100% remember. So we're looking for Radley Stone Gem?
Aye.
Yes.
He is resident just opposite the inn we've been staying in.
Yeah, to murder. So why don't we head back to the inn and attempt to just make sure we're not followed along the way for anybody that wants to know where we are and to steal our stuff. What checks do we need to make just to make sure we're not followed?
You know, this is what would be known as urban survival. This is where classes like urban rangers and urban druids would do that sort of thing. So it would be
Yeah.
a survival check.
But you
Deep.
could
So-
hide and vanish into the crowd, Rollo, and I could move away in a different direction if we want to do that, perhaps.
DC.
Well, I was thinking hide. I mean, if I just disappear and then show up somewhere else. But obviously, I
Okay.
can't hide on your behalf.
Exactly, which is why
If you
I
want it
will
to be
serve.
survival to just make sure we're not followed, as you know, that's fine. I can
Yeah,
do.
covering your tracks. Sort of
Well, you
thing.
can do survival untrained. I don't actually have survival because it's not one of my class, but you can do it untrained, and I have, it's wisdom, so I can do.
It would be a straight up DC 15. Pretty much most of survival DCs are 15.
Yeah, 10. So I'm not particularly successful in watching where we're. If anyone's following us, but along the way, I will.
I succeed!
Do some sort of hides along the way to try and vanish.
You, yes, you.
It's a
vanish
19 on the
where
hide.
Nice. What you don't realise, Rollo, is Basilus has got his eyes covering your 6. He's keeping an eye
Shrewd.
on if any familiar faces, different routes, trying to throw people off. It seems to be that you don't have much much traffic following you. I think the majority of the people were just kind of either wanted to celebrate or moan at you for winning. But in terms of retaliating or taking your money, no one seemed to make a move on you. Maybe your impact intimidated them for the most part. Maybe they didn't realize how much gold you won because that was your own personal bet beyond the
That's true. Yeah, that's
It's
true.
true.
the commission.
Basilus is naturally paranoid, hence why he's so good at looking behind his back the whole time. I think he's a naturally paranoid, shrewd person, so he's staring like hawkishly over their shoulder as they move through the different streets. But once we get back to the Blue Hook Inn, Basilus will say, maybe this is a good idea if we stake out and look through the windows at this Stone Gems property for the rest of the day
Yeah.
to see who goes where, if he has company today or not.
Yeah, for sure. So we got a room in the. Oh, we do have a room in the Blue Hook Inn, don't we?
You do, yeah. Well, you paid for a room, but you can
So we
always
want to
talk
request a
to.
room facing that residence, which I believe is on this side.
Yeah, it's opposite. Oh, I don't know where the room was.
I mean, yeah, take the exact positions on the map with a pinch of salt, but yes, it would be over there. So
Yeah.
the
So what we want is a
east
room
side.
on this side, so we can sit at the window and just watch all day.
Our usual family room.
Oh, I need to see if there is a family room on the east side. I don't know if there is or not. Okay, right.
As they enter, Basilus will throw open the door and go, "It is I, Scipius, and I have returned." Because, of course, the alibi name he gave here was Scipius. So,
It was, yes.
But did I? I don't think Rollo gave them a name.
no, you didn't give yourself a
No.
name.
Yeah, because he knows he can't lie. Terrible at lying. He's just a bit too literal about everything. And it's I, Raw. Roger.
Roger.
Oh, Rick.
Yes, you see the innkeeper looks at the two of you, doesn't for a moment clock that you were the same people, as he did not pass checks against your disguise. Hello there, good Scipius.
That's
How can we
hilarious.
help you today?
A family room, please, upon the eastern side of the tavern, please.
We only have single rooms on the east side. Our family rooms are on the west.
Oh dear. Single room then. I think we can share, Father. Top and tail, as it were.
Very well, let us do that then. We will top and tail. Unless there is some kind of rule in your inn barkeep where we aren't able to share a single room for
He
perfectly
looks at
normal
you.
purposes, I might add.
Memory is starting to come back
Yeah,
after
but it
certain
is.
things. You can share, Scipius.
Good. And we shall drink and be merry this evening.
Of course, there are 6 rooms that side. It's the furthest one on the top.
And have you any flesh to consume? For while the fish chowder was a delight, barkeep, it did loosen the plumbing, shall we say, last time.
Yes, we're still. In fact, the door's left wide open, so let's
Yeah,
get the
yes.
smell in there. There
There's
we
a,
go.
some flesh, if you wouldn't mind. Preferably of the mammal kind would be
I see.
most welcome. Yes.
I think we have a pheasant and pigeon bake.
They're not mammals.
That's all we've got, I'm afraid.
It'll serve. It'll serve. Pheasant it will be. We shall.
Strictly, they are
Yeah.
birds.
It is a mixed bird bake. So
Mixed bird bake.
A
it's
mixed
mostly
bird
pigeon.
thing.
I think you can get them at
Pheasant
Iceland,
and
can't you? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Turducken.
Yeah.
Pigeon.
A pigeon,
Right.
yes.
Don't mind a bit of pigeon.
Right.
I'm fine with pigeon.
Very good. Pigeon pie and pheasant on the side it will be. Now, let us arrange that. Has there been anything happening today, good barkeep, since we've been out this morning?
I shall pay with the 0.5 that
Thank
I
you.
got
Yes, I was
from.
going to
There we
charge
go. I'm
you
just going to.
a 0.5.
A
Good.
0.5 it
Lucky.
is. A 0.5
There
it
we go.
is.
That kind gentleman paid for our lodging and dinner and supper. Look at that.
Nice. Yes, as
Frightfully
you pass
generous.
over the 5 silver coins. Um, no, it has been rather quiet today. I haven't had a chance to leave here and keep my ear to the ground. But I'm sure as more of the regulars come in, I will hear the passings of the day, as always.
Mm.
Be sure that you keep us well informed, says Basilus. And he will say, and there will be great reward.
Very well, I shall keep
Lit-
my ear to the ground.
A little aside, Father. Um, do we feel that it would be wise, given our intent, to ask this gentleman about Radley Stonedrum, or if he ever frequents this place?
I fear not, Rollo, for if we ask about him, and then word spreads the following day that this Radley has been slain, this man
Yes,
will immediately know who is responsible.
I did sort of consider that, and then thought maybe it wasn't a good idea. But I thought I would ask. I wasn't sure.
I'm sure he can keep his discretion in terms of who frequents his business, but if events outside of his business draw too much heat, then perhaps his loyalty may come undone. And Basilus will shoot like a hateful look at the barkeep, not fully ever trusting anyone, despite how good-natured they appear to
Yeah, well,
be. Yes.
we do we wish to consider some sort of alibi?
Oh, yes.
Maybe. Oh, it couldn't have been them. They were too blind drunk.
Yes. Yes, I like this very much.
Are you able to pretend to be drunk, Father?
Why pretend, dear boy? For it is you that shall commit the deed tonight.
Oh, is it? Marvelous. Can't wait.
Well, it's hardly going to be me. I can, of course, supply you. This is still in a lengthy aside, by the way.
Let's
This
be
is
aside.
this is all in a stage whisper.
Yes, the innkeeper is just tending.
Yeah. It will have to be you, dear boy, that does the deed. I can supply you with certain powers that will make that a great deal easier, but your natural skills are suited to this particular task. But yes, to your point, we can pretend to be drunk. I suppose we'll give it a go at least, can't we?
I'm not sure that I can pretend to be drunk because that's just going to be a perform or a bluff or a whatever it is, charisma. And
Well, you just sit there, and
again,
I'll do the
he's the
work.
most literal human being. He can't lie.
My my task will be this. Your task will be the bloody murder next door. I'm glad we agree at the balance of this this arrangement. Let's go upstairs now that we've paid, and just keep an eye on that room for that house opposite for the rest of the day.
Marvelous. I
Yes,
think that's a grand idea, Father.
perfect.
Up the stairs, past the stench.
As you head up, the innkeeper says, "Would you like your food and drink brought up to your shared room?"
You don't have to publicise that it's a shared room, Barkeep. You don't have to.
We're topping and tailing, everyone.
Yes, have the food brought to us, and perhaps some of your choice cheeses that you have on offer as well.
Of course. I shall see what cheeses we can bring to you. You head up.
Got to ask if they have Ogre's Ballsack.
Oh yes, Angus Ballsack, the finest drink.
It used to be my favourite ale.
Yes, you found yourself upstairs, so you know he said it was the last one and to the top.
Last one.
You put your key into the lock.
That one. That one. This one. This door. No, this is not. Oh.
It's the last one on the north side.
The north side.
There you go.
No, Father, I think it's this one. I could attempt to open all the other doors.
Oh, this
I can
is
save you the hassle.
this
The key you have.
is a
May not
very
work.
single room. Yes.
Isn't it? It's tiny. Father, absolutely tiny.
Well, I had the
Where's the
larger
window?
room
Yeah,
enlarged
there's
for
no
you.
Where's
window.
the chuffing window? There's no window. You absolute bastard. Right. I shall commence the sawing.
There
I'm going
is
to saw a
a
hole in the
window.
wall.
There is a window. It's outside the room.
Oh, oh, for fuck's sake. Right, I shall sit out here then, Daddy.
Oh, we had to sit in the hallway. That's not
I won't
conspicuous at all.
I won't look like a complete psychopath just stood at the window, rocking.
You could use it as an excuse to smoke something by the window.
Oh. Rollo pulls out a small pipe.
Basilus
What
lit
kind
his
of pipe?
18th cigarette of the day.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He likes a cigarette. It's one of those really, really bad rollies with no filter.
Nice.
Right,
So
let's watch.
you can see in the distance the Stone Gem property is. Hang on, helps if I have reference to talk about it to you. There you are. There's an outer wall that surrounds the property, so you can see there's like a walled front garden. Um, and from where you are looking, you can't see any other window or means of entry from that side. Um, except the front gate. You don't know from where you are if there's a side window or something similar. But from where you are, that's all you can see. You can see over the wall, there looks to be a little bit of light coming in from a window. Uh, and that's pretty much it.
No comings and goings.
Doesn't look to be. You can see there's people, less and less people are moving up and across the streets. But in terms of people coming and going from the property at this time in the evening, it's fairly quiet.
Might have to just attempt a bit of blind skirmishing, Rollo.
Gone exceptionally well for us in the past, rather.
I trust in your ability to remain hidden. Perhaps this evening is just that, we remain hidden and investigate, and if there is a chance, we take it, and if not, then we fall away. After all, we have plenty of time to enact this particular deed.
Yes, I think perhaps we just watch through the night tonight.
Okay, very good.
Very good.
We'll take it in turns so that we get some rest and just keep an eye out.
You notice throughout the evening there isn't any coming and goings, and it's a fairly high wall. But from where you are, you can sort of just make out some activity going on. You notice it's not too late in the evening. Before you would say the 11th hour, the lights in one of the room goes off and it looks completely dark. So you could think maybe people gone to bed. At that point as well, you do see. Actually, can you give me a spot check?
Let me try.
DC 13.
14. Ooh.
You notice the door open, the front. You can kind of just see over the wall from your angle, uh, part of the front door open, and you don't see anything of it. But with a just beating the spot check, you notice a fluffy tail, that of possibly a dog, going out for a moment and then going back in. And you just see its tail, and then the door closes again.
Someone's letting their pet out for a wee wee before Betty buys.
Yes.
Interesting.
Very interesting indeed. Basilus is only going to be, I'll be honest, half paying attention because he will spend the time tonight. He is going to use one of his. In fact, he has 2 infusions left.
Right.
So he's going to spend them before the end of the day. So then he'll rest and then have them back again.
Yep.
So, and they only take 1 minute per attempt, these ones that he's doing. He is going to attempt to make 2 spell storing items. Which is one of his infusion abilities.
Isn't that just that you put a spell into an item?
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
Unless it tells me that I can only do it. I have real trouble finding like a definitive list of all of the infusions.
Oh, okay. So it lasts for 1 hour. So the spell you put into the item will only last for 1 hour.
Oh, well, that's no good, is it?
So if you want it to last after the evening, yeah.
That makes sense, because otherwise I would just be doing spell story item, spell story item, spell story item forever. Fair enough.
Yeah.
In that case, then, he will make another scroll. In that case, so he's going to do a use magic device check.
You have, during the process and at the end of the process, 2 shots to make this DC 21.
DC 21. He's going to infuse. You'll use up one of his infusions then, in that case, to give him the skill boost.
Okay.
So he gets a +2 to his usual check of use magic device. So this will be at the higher rate. And what was the DC again, sorry?
21. It's 20 plus the level of the spell. Oh.
Rollo, as you're looking out the window, you look towards the room and you just see horrendous shadows dancing around in the room, disembodied shadows, like moving around as Basilus draws on some dread power of some sort for this particular creation.
I'm not sure if he might be hallucinating again.
As he makes himself a scroll and spends the requisite coin to do so, of course.
Very nice. Yes, so you spend 12.5 gold and 1 XP point, which you can take from your pool.
Pool. Gotta be pool.
And my craft reserve. Cool.
Very nice. Rollo, during the evening, whilst Basilus invokes the darkest shadows, what are you just staying watch?
Yes, I think so. I want to try and figure out what room they sleep in. If there's obvious guards, you know.
It's
It's a little
hard.
bit lost.
Yeah, it's hard to make out. You don't see any obvious guards, but because there's no windows on the outside of the wall from your side, so you can make out a light beyond the wall and some others. But from what you can see, it's hard to gauge. You can keep attempting to scope and see what happens, but
Perhaps, Rollo, we just go
Yes,
out for a little investigate this evening. We don't attempt to enter the place this evening. Tomorrow, we
mhm.
will pay a visit, knock on the door, and see if we can introduce ourselves in some way, and see if we can speak to them, perhaps, and then come back the following night. I think we should investigate a bit more thoroughly. I think.
Yeah, if we can have just a closer look at the wall and see if there's any good spots to climb,
Let's go have a wander.
any
Come
weak
on.
spots, any areas we can enter on the sly, for sure.
sure.
We'll have a little
Um,
jaunt, little outing.
so you're having an evening jaunt.
Yes.
On the way out, Scipius is going to loudly exclaim how they're going to visit all the taverns at this end of the city as they leave.
Yes, every single one.
Yes, of course. Um, yeah, there's only at this point the innkeep looks like he's cleaning up for the night, and he just kind of gives the two of you a sort of a courteous nod. Have a good evening, chaps. And yes,
We will try.
yes. So you cross the street, you go past a couple of houses, and you get to the front of the gate of the Stone Gym residence.
Right.
Basilus is going to stoop down. Is there like a stick on the ground or something he can pick up?
Uh, yeah, there'll be some form of detritus around. There's a
Picks
stickish.
up a stick, and
Ish.
he is going to hold it before him as they approach and sort of like cover it with his cloak. And he will say Ishtinunal, and will connect the circuit between the arcane realm, or actually perhaps some divine influence. Actually, oh no, it's the arcane realm.
Is this the same evening?
Yes,
So you've made your scroll. You have one infusion left. Okay.
scribing scroll doesn't count as infusion.
I know, but you used an infusion to boost your
Yeah,
skill
so
check.
this is my last infusion.
Yes.
And and he puts an infusion into this stick, which has now become like a makeshift magical rod, which he now holds in his hand. He'll crank the heavy crossbow too off his back, ready. I
What are you doing, brother?
I'm just being prepared, just in case we need to be alert, and I have decided it's better to infuse something whilst I have the time than try and do it when we don't. So, it is now over to you, my boy. Begin your investigations, and
I
I
will.
will follow.
We need to make sure we're not being watched.
Okay, well, I'll just have a good
Can
old
we
look
be
around.
seen from any direction?
You can give me a search check to see if you can see
Not
anything
my
going on.
strongest,
You could argue a spot check,
unfortunately.
but
I mean, I would rather do a spot check.
in this instance, I'll happily take either.
19.
Okay. Uh,
Then.
I will attempt one, might as well.
Just in case.
Just in case. Do you say a spot check?
or search, yeah.
Not as good.
You're still recovering from those infusions you've just cast, so your focus is more on your defenses than the immediate surroundings. So you're further. surroundings. Rollo, you can see at this time of evening a lot of the guards who would be on patrol are far enough away, but they do also have sources of light with them. So you can see that they are quite easy to spot out. You don't notice any other person or figure lingering around.
I would like to attempt an open lock on the gate. Basically, I'm not trying to get in this time, but if I can unlock it, I think that will make it easier to unlock it again next time, if that's... Am I right? Will that lower the DC if on the actual day that we're going to do this, if I can learn the lock?
It's like you're practicing how to open it, yeah.
Yeah, basically just investigating the lock. I want to attempt to open it this time. Or I mean, I can very carefully have a peek inside rather than actually going in. But I just want to investigate. So I want to, if I can unlock it,
Um,
and I'm wondering if
okay.
that's down to you, DM, of course. But if
I
that
would
might
say
mean
it's
that he
open
can
lock.
learn the lock, and therefore it'll be easier next time.
The DC of lock doesn't change, but what you could do is a disable device check to essentially sabotage the lock.
Right. But the thing is, I still need the lock to be able. If I'm going to leave it, I don't want them to be like, "Oh, I'm going to fix that because that's broken," and then they'll change the lock and have another lock tomorrow night. So I would like to,
Okay.
I don't know, rig it in some way so I can find it easier to open it at the time. The stakes are a bit lower now because we could just run away. We're not actually trying to get in to do anything. We just want to investigate. So if
If
I
you
could
can
find a way to do
pass
it
a
now,
slightly higher DC
right?
because you're studying the lock, then I will lower the DC of the actual lock when you come
Okay.
to do it again. So the DC would be 20, but the next one up is 25.
All right.
So if you can make a 25 check,
I
then I'll
mean,
lower the DC
that's
of the regular.
incredibly hard to do. I would have to roll over 18, I think, for that.
You are level 1, but you never know.
19. No, 18. I don't fucking know. We'll give it a go. 22. So actually, he unlocks it. He does unlock it, but he hasn't necessarily learned anything new about the lock. But it's done. He has unlocked it. So he proved that he can do it. So that's fine. And then, since I've unlocked it anyway, I would very much like to very carefully open it and peek inside as carefully as possible.
Sure. I will say the wall is about 12.5 feet, so it's scalable, but obviously that's quite an obvious thing. Okay, it's unlocked for you.
Okay. Is move silently, hide, sleight of hand? What is it to open this?
You can give me a move silently because you know there's no one immediately around. You can give me a high check if you want as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll go with the hide check first. 27 on
Oh,
the hide, which is good because my move silently is generally crap and nearly got me caught twice when we were robbing the shop. Exactly that. It's creaky, Father. I hadn't realised it was creaky.
maybe it's not so creaky, but maybe your wrists are clicking quite a lot as you do like arthritis or something just coming in.
I need to know if I'm going to run, so I'm going to open it a little and have a look inside. I don't think there's anyone close enough to it to have heard, hopefully, so...
No, so you open
Okay.
up and you see the front garden. You see there's a pathway that leads to the main door. You can see a side door as well, and you can also see some greenery. I believe, yeah, Basilus would be seeing something different. However, you're not really looking through the door at this point. It's just Rollo's peeking through. So yeah, you can see some bits. You can see the front door where the dog was let out for the evening.
Let out for peeps and poops. Yes. Windows over there. side door.
You can see the windows leading into like a bay.
I'm only moving side to side on the thing because he's doing this and peering.
Yes, yeah.
But he's not going to go in or anything to see any further. I don't want to be cheeky. All right, but the windows seem to lead to some sort of quite a nice-looking room. Possibly a sort of lounge area.
Basilus, would you like to give me a spot check, please?
11.
With a DC of 12, it's fine. You're also watching. Well, Rollo, Rollo, you can give me a spot check, but the DC for you have a -5 to this check because you're busy doing another thing.
10.
Yeah, you're looking through the gap, right? Yeah.
Yes. Well, I think we're not going to go in, and I think I've had a good scope. Door, window, other window over the other side.
And
bushes.
dog.
I think we're good. So we close the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attempt to relock the door.
You attempt to relock the door.
I don't know what the DC is for that. Is it the same?
We did this last time when you were trying to lock the window on your way out of the shop, as I recall.
Yeah.
The easiest thing would be to say it is the same, so it would be a DC 20.
14. Unfortunately, I don't relock it. I bugger it up and I leave it unlocked.
Basilus, can you give me a spot
But
check?
I just leave it unlocked.
Obviously not. 17!
You notice the DC was lower this time because they're closer. There is a guard walking down the street.
Rollo, we need to go! And he'll start, like, just going, just start...
You've walked into the nether.
into the grey wastes of eternity.
Rollo will slump against the wall and sit down on the floor and just sort of sit with one hand up like this.
Clever, very clever.
In absolute silence.
Yeah, you see there's a chap who's walking down the street. He sees you there. I mean, he's
trained to ignore the homeless.
He is.
Fascist!
Give him a couple of checks. Check number 1 against your hide check of 11.
Whose hide check?
Rollo's.
Oh.
You didn't say at any point you were taking off your hide. You've been in your weird setup for a while now.
Rollo's
Oh,
hide.
disguise. Disguise, Jack, you mean?
Disguise. Sorry, disguise.
Oh, the disguise. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Your DC to beat was 11, so with a 3, he just walks past you and you can audibly hear him go, God damn homeless. As he then carries on walking and just...
Basilus's hand is shaking within his cloak around the infused stick that he has as he walks by.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should have robbed him. We should have robbed him.
No matter. He vanishes and the coast is clear again.
Is there any further investigation you need, my boy, for the great heist tomorrow?
I think that we should walk. So we'll walk the perimeter.
Very good. Let us do that.
We'll just wander the perimeter and see what we can see. I'll just make sure that I'm on this side of the thing. Oh, look, a window.
I'm
I did not
really
mean to try that window. It's just where I placed myself next to it. It tried the lock. I'm not trying to open the window. I want to make that clear. That is not intentional. We can see inside the dining.
charged
Isn't it a
through the
shame
walls.
we don't have any sort of horrible poison, because we could put some in the bowls
You say
where they're
that.
going to have their dinners served.
What did we pick up? Oh, we have a remove fear and remove paralysis potions. They're not useful right now.
We could
They get
loosen them
very
all up.
limber. Yes.
Loosen them, loosen them. But we could,
Remove
I
their
mean,
inhibitions.
we could try and before tomorrow we could try and get some drugs. Ooh, drugs.
What have
I mean,
bloody...
for them, obviously. So there's a window. That's a nice window. I like that. Look, and there's a little door on the side and some busts. Love a bust. Oh, opening things I didn't mean to open again. It's all a bit thin around the edge, this.
It is, yes.
There we
Yes.
go. Oh, look at another window. It leads into a little side room. Is that a kitchen? Oh
Yes, that
my
does look like a
god,
kitchen.
I feel like this is so Sandbox. If we were playing Hitman, this would be the exact place I would go. Kitchen, syringe, poison the soup.
The day-old soup. Yes.
Does it look like there's a lot of mess around, or is it a relatively tidy-looking establishment?
It looks lived in, but it also looks like it's kept very well.
A number of places were set at the table, Rollo. I wonder if our friend just lays the table in case of company, or lays the table because he has many staying there.
Or does he have family? Like us?
Just like us,
Oh,
my boy.
these windows as well, they're just shuttered.
Yes, they've been curtained over. You can curtain the windows.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, they've closed the curtains. Are these windows openable from outside? Do they look? If I could attempt to
You
just
can
open a
attempt.
window and peer through the curtain.
You can attempt.
I'll give it a go. Is it open lock?
It would be, yes.
$19.
Basilus goes round the corner. I'll point
I
out.
believe I'm one shy of your standard lock sitch.
Is 20, so
No.
you don't. However, I'm trying to, before you go anywhere, DC 13.
What?
We've been bad.
You give me a listen check.
Oh no. Not good at listen.
20's good. Honey, wake up. Honey, did you hear that? It sounded like someone was at the window. I'm sure there's no one. There's probably just the wind. No, it didn't sound like the wind. It sounded like somebody was, like, moving the glass. And you can hear a bit of rustling from the inside.
Step to the side and I back against the wall next to the window.
See, there's nothing there.
Oh, that's funny.
Are you hiding?
Yeah, I'm just pinned against the wall.
You know
next
what?
to the windows.
Being pinned, he
Literally
doesn't.
like
I can see your sword.
like here.
But obviously, your sword wouldn't be in shot.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the case. He's back against the wall like this.
So yeah, the chap's like, "There's nothing there, dear. Just go back to bed."
See, he's kind of an arse, isn't he? Put your wife's mind at ease. Don't like him very much. Okay. Well, that's a nice little situation, isn't it? That's their bedroom, I think. Weirdly, right next to a window on the outside, despite the fact that they've got big 12-foot walls. Idiots. That does us a service.
Privacy.
Oh, lovely.
So there you go.
I think they sleep in that room, literally.
I have an idea, my dear Rollo.
Is it going through the window and kill them?
Well, that is a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, that is exactly what I'll be proposing. But I feel, given that this man is obviously from wealth, um, we would do well to introduce ourselves tomorrow.
Why?
Well, we need to be rid of not just this Radley, but also the good woman that he keeps company with, his wife or friend. So we can't just kill him, we need to deal with her as well, don't we?
Were we requested to deal with both of them, or were we just tying up all loose ends here?
We were told to kill Radley, we weren't told to kill Radley and his missus.
Yes, you were told Radley was the person who needed to be removed. It was also mentioned that, there would then be a property going should
Exactly.
someone vanish.
We need we need everyone to be vacated.
Yeah. Which is fine. We're just off the pair of them. Totally not a problem. Um. Mm.
But how do you propose we off the pair of them? We will catch one of them by surprise, but then that will probably mean that the other one will be alive still, is what I mean.
Well,
Or do
if
we
we can both
just attack them both?
get in there, yeah. If we can both get in there silently, we can essentially coup de grace them both while they're sleeping, can't we? That's the best way to do it. We just need to not wake them up.
Very good. I I have another plan, but that'll be for the morning. Is there anything else
Very good.
you want to do whilst we're here?
No, I think we've actually uncovered more than I expected us to, which is good.
Let us return to the Blue Hook Inn and rest after our pub crawl.
Yes, you get back in and it's, yeah, the door was left unlocked for you, but yes, it was all quiet. One of the servers was kept there saying, "Oh, thank God you bloody turned up. I want to go home now." But as you rock up and you go back to bed, uh, the evening passes. You finish your
Right, Father.
cotton-tailed rest, whatever rest you could have in a single bed, sharing with
Top
your
and tailing
parent or
with your
child.
father or child.
One a maniacal inventor, the other a drug-addled
Reprobate.
ninja.
A
Slash
drug-addled
ninja,
Ninja. Yes, you wake up, and yes, it is a new day. You have a target. Uh, the innkeeper on the ground floor is just going about his own business.
Inkeep.
Hmm.
Good
Scipius.
morning. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning.
How was the shared room?
It was satisfactory.
I see.
Innkeep, I spoke to you yesterday about my hunger, my carnal hunger for the flesh.
Yes. You're talking for some breakfast.
Nay, I would know if there is a butcher's nearby, for I would be purchasing some fine red flesh.
There is a market. Some of them are still able to pass through the gates at the moment, so you could check out the local market.
Very good. I have a hunger.
I see. Well, I hope you can sate your hunger, Scipius.
One can dream. He'll smile creepily at the man before saying to Rollo, I'm going to go to the market. Would you come with me, or are you going to stay here and keep an eye on things?
To the market. No reason to hang around.
To the market, then. Just to explain very quickly, I muted my audio when I was eating, and I have just unmuted it now. I just harassed someone at a stall.
Oh dear, were you muted through some of that?
It would only have been for like 5-10 minutes maybe. So just to explain, I bought some steaks from a vendor. That's what I did
We got the steaks.
Yes. To distract the
distract
dog.
Yes.
Stop the dog from alerting anyone to our presence or mauling us while we are inside the house.
With the 15 once again then, Mike, I find those supplies. Is that correct?
You can find some rope, but you could always ask them for where you could buy like thunderstones and other adventuring supplies, so to speak.
Yeah.
Pray.
Well, I'll take some rope.
This is where our version of currency, where we ignore copper and silver, is affecting. So you could take off a silver piece, so you have 0.9. So you just
That's fine.
your previous
I'm okay
number, take
that.
off 1 and go 0.9.
It's not that hard.
4, 3, 6, 2 down to 4, 3, 6, 1.9. Good.
9.
Thank you.
Lovely.
I'll have some rope.
You have some rope.
Lovely. That'd be a standard for rope, wouldn't it? It's like 50 feet of.
It's 50 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Good old-fashioned rope.
yes.
Lovely. And then if you're the charming one, Father.
Good
if they know
vendor.
where we can.
I would know if there is a place
You said
where
Brenda.
Brenda.
Yeah,
The
I'm
lady,
speaking
the
to
lady
Brenda.
behind the counter is
Yeah.
Brenda.
And I'll ask her, good Brenda,
Brenda, love.
where might a daring adventurer to be find their supplies, thunderstones and sunrods and caltrops and the like?
Oh, you'll want freelancers. I think there's a couple of them, but the one over here is run by a chap called Byrne.
Burn. I wonder how he earned that name.
Who knows? But I will. There you go. She puts a mark on the map for you as to the location for freelancers.
Yes, thank you. We shall go there. Thank you very much, Brenda.
Yes. As is the way, as a lot of them are down here. There
This
we
is
go.
the way. Very good.
Freelancers. There we go.
Close to Maxwell's general.
It is.
But that's okay.
Things are currently, if you create more localized heat, that area will spread. At the moment, it's quite isolated.
Yeah, good.
But
That's fine. I just want to buy these supplies. And if I'm an opportunist, if I see an opportunity, I may not be able to.
help yourself.
Sure, I couldn't resist. But
Yes.
Well, yes,
but
it'll be good to
before,
keep the freelancers on our side, I imagine. But yes, let's go to
yes,
freelancers very quickly then.
Yes.
poodle, 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 tra la la la.
Gosh. You pop along
Oh,
to freelancers.
lovely! It's another shop.
It is.
Ah, this looks like quite a enticing establishment.
Hello, shopkeeper
Hello there.
of the shop.
Yes, I see you budding adventurers, the two of you. He looks
Uh,
at you suspiciously because you still have remnants from last night's disguise, and obviously, Rollo, you're just
oh yeah,
Rollo.
Rollo's. Yeah, absolutely. He had a black eye from before, and now he's got another black eye on the other side, and also like a big bruise up here.
Blood stains
And
from
like
being
a big
shoved on a
gash
spike.
on the top of
Yes.
his head, and like he looks like someone that's been in a fight with several bouncers outside of a London nightclub.
Yes, he looks and
he's a
eyes you.
he is a mess.
Why, we are enthusiasts here to peruse your wares.
Ah, well, peruse away. I used to be a traveller, an adventurer myself, but
You took an arrow in the
oh,
knee.
No, to the niche.
I do plan to venture forth again, but I'm a family man right now, so my partner
Yeah.
would not be happy with me going all the way into caves and dragons' lairs again.
Basilus will
Oh
just
yes.
yawn openly.
Well, we wish to undertake some thrilling heroics, and so we're going to need a few things. What sort of adventuring supplies do you have?
Um, Pretty much anything that you could cater for. If it's in the player's handbook or similar adventuring gear, they probably have it.
Right.
We have a few enchanted items, but if you're after anything more magically based, silver scrolls behind me would be your best bet. They deal with
Oh,
some more enchanted based items,
we
but
have some money, Father, but I don't know that we've got enough money for that yet.
yes, Quintus he runs the shop behind, so you could always check in with him.
I'll take some gloves of Dex 0 plus 0.2.
Good, good shopkeep. I wonder. Do you own this establishment, or as in the building itself, or do you lease it from a landlord or some kind?
Well, freelancers owns this, and I work for them. Uh, are you new in the city? Have you heard of us before?
I have not heard of freelancers before. No.
Give me a knowledge local check to see if you've heard of them in the time you've been here, which isn't
Okay.
long, but you may have come across them.
Hang on.
That's
Sure.
not something I have, which I should probably invest in, to be fair. But I
Just straight
do have
intelligence.
intelligence, thankfully.
13 with a -1. It's
That's
actually
not
alright.
bad.
Only I roll a 7.
Oh dear.
Basilus, you draw a blank. Rollo, from some background information, you're maybe in the pub the other night when you were listening in to snippets of stories. You uh, you know, freelancers are the sort of mercenary group that work within the city. Um, they have a couple of shops, but they actually have a main guild office in the city proper. So they have their sort of their guild office where they offer mercenary work, and then they also have a couple of shops as well. That's as much as
I
you know.
gladly tell Father this, that he knows something his father doesn't know, and he's a real little bitch about it. Well, Daddy. Doesn't happen very often.
Yes, you're Quite right, sir. Looking at you. Yes, we do have a couple of shops, but freelancers is just that. We're freelance mercenaries. We take on work. We also offer work. We put out bounties and contracts and the sort, and we put those up in our main office. I know whatever is going on with the guards at the moment is a bit of a pain to get back and forth, but you can pop by when things are a bit easier, and yeah, if any work there takes your fancy, there you go.
So the main office is located in the centre of the city, yes? Well, that's currently locked down.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on the map, but I'm not going to ping you to the
That's
map.
fine.
So
Very
just
good.
for
Well,
later.
thank you. We're just here to spend our money and then we'll be on our way. Thank you very much.
Father, they have kits. They have a disguise kit. Have you seen
Ah, yes. Have you
the
ever wanted to
disguise
sneak
kit?
into a bugbear's camp or take on those goblins and blend in as one of them? You're a bit tall, but you could use this kit.
I will gladly buy a disguise kit. How much, good sir?
If you can beat me to the equipment, here we go.
I'm
Tools
not.
and
It's
skills.
50. I have the prices right in front of me. It's 50 gold
50
pieces. But
gold.
I
Yes,
mean, Father, I'm sure you could.
it's the most quality of makeup sponges in
Could
there.
we do a deal? Could we do a deal? Don't let me barter, Father. This will go horribly and it'll cost more. But I also am after a smoke stick, a tanglefoot bag, a thunderstone, and a grappling hook, which I believe. Where the bloody hell is that? Grappling hook, which is a gold piece.
So 1 gold for a grappling hook.
So I'll do a tot up of all of that.
Smoke stick is 20.
Yeah,
Tanglefoot bag is
it's
50.
it's 50. Yes,
Thunderstone
it is.
is
Thunderstone is
30.
30.
Anything else? Oh, disguise
Thunderstone
kit
is
50.
30. Disguise kit is 50. Well, yeah, but I mean, obviously, I'm not going to ask Father to pay all of that towards mine if he just wants the disguise kit. We're not going to put it all together. So that'd be cruel.
But I can
We've
attempt to
got,
do some kind of diplomacy on him.
yeah, I
Yes,
think
you
that's
can.
probably a good idea. So I think that's probably all that we want for the time being.
So
Oh
Thunderstone,
my god,
Tanglefoot,
a
Smoke Stick.
climbers kit is 80
Ah,
shit.
yes, but the spikes that you stick onto your shoes are fantastic quality.
Yeah, how good is my
I
climb?
don't remember that exact name, but I know they have a name.
Something crampons, I think.
Nah,
That's it, yes.
they're not the things you wear on your feet. Though crampons are just grippy things that you use. They're not the
Boot
things you wear on
tips, they just
boot
call it.
tips. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think there's any point in that really. I think climbing is going to be with use of a rope, in which case it'll be fairly easy on the DC, or he's just not going to try because he's not particularly good at climbing just yet.
Yes.
So the total is.
Well, without the your disguise
Well,
kits,
we'll
so
put it
there's
all in there.
101,
We'll put it all in there. It's just that I'll take
151 gold
50 off
is the
mine
total.
or whatever it'll be. Yeah, 151.
Yes.
Good sir, do you, before we conclude this transaction, do you sell health potions here?
Roll me a D100, and he has a 70% chance to have them. So 1 to 30 is a no.
Mike, would you allow me to add 20 to that price overall to make my thieves' tools masterwork thieves' tools,
Yes.
please? Because that's the addition is to make them master. Oh no, it's not. It's not 20. It's actually significantly more than that. It's 50. I still want to do it though.
That's fine. So that's 201. We don't, but Silver Scrolls would have potions of that sort. They're say scrolls, but
Can't be
they're more
asked.
magically orientated.
Okay, let's do a deal, good sir. As we revealed, we are new to this city, and we are trying to get our bearings here. But let me assure you, I am capable of imbuing powers into items. If we conjure a business arrangement between us, you will never regret it. I promise.
Of course. So
So,
this is a
about a
posed
little
diplomacy.
Rollo
bit of
just looks at the floor and tries to not put everybody off
a
of
bit of a
this
discount,
face.
a bit of a newcomer's discount, a purchase of your first order kind of arrangement. Put this in the promo code on checkout, that kind of deal.
The DC I've got is 15 plus the highest level of the character plus the wisdom for him, which would be 16.
Okay, well I have 4 in diplomacy, so let's find out.
Oh,
I
you
just
beat,
get
but
it.
by our rules, you don't exceed. So by
Oh,
our
sorry, I thought
rules,
you said. Oh, did you say 16?
yes, I said 15 plus the level plus the wisdom, which is 16.
Ah.
Look, I can see you're new here. I would take. Let's see, with 201 gold, I'll knock you down to 180. So I will throw in for free the item that was 20 gold pieces.
Yeah, that would be one of mine that was a thing, but that's fine. So if we just divide the 20 and take off 10 each from what we owe.
There you go. So yes,
You won't regret it.
so 180.
So I will pay you 141. I will take off of my total.
Nice.
So I'm paying 40?
You got a free smoke stick. Yes.
So you're paying 40.
What was your
I
name,
will,
good sir?
Burn.
Oh yes, you said they said yes, Burn. Glad to meet you, Burn. You will not regret this. I will bring to you items beyond your wildest dreams.
Please do. I'm always open to trade and to further our stock here at Freelancers.
I will never forget this. Treat me well, and I will never forget. Treat me poorly, and I will never forget.
So you'll never forget.
I never forget.
Perfect. Yes, is there anything else? Did you want to look about getting some potions?
Let's, if we can do it.
if you think that's a good idea, or we can, yeah, we don't want to spend the whole session just buying things. I realise
Yes,
this was very largely just to prepare for the evening's antics.
well, once it's done, it's done. So,
All right, let's go. Just check out the potions really quickly, because when we're dying on the ground, we'll then go. I wish we went to the potion shop. So let's go to Silver Scrolls then.
you go around back to Silver Scrolls.
Goodbye, Burn. Goodbye.
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 You
Better
go
make
around the corner.
notes of him as well, actually, so I remember. We had a rapport.
You did have a rapport. I've brought you outside. There you go. Door is closed. Do you want me to move you to Silver Scrolls?
Yes, please.
I thought it was a separate map, otherwise I would have.
Yeah, I didn't realise.
Let's see, yeah.
I had no idea that was even there.
Ringle Dingle, you immediately walk in past a very heavy set bouncer. You jump over the counter.
In the back of the shop, what's back here? No, I'm not.
No one stops you. Yes,
I don't do that.
And you see, yes, there is a figure behind the counter. There is a burly set individual with his hand going towards a hefty-looking great axe in his hand. So,
Hello.
yes, welcome to Silver Scrolls. How can I help you?
Just here inquiring about some life-preserving and restoring potions, please.
Of course. So we have pretty much anything that fits into the minor category of potions and oils. So that's cure light wounds, cure moderate wounds. So 50 and 300. There is lesser restoration for 300 as well. And then any potion that's within the minor category.
How much is a light healing potion?
Cure light wounds is 50 gold.
I will take 4 cure light wounds potions.
And that's 1d8 plus 1. 1d8 plus 5.
So hang on. So 200. He just hands the money over. No arguing. There you go.
No time for kissing, thank you. Anything else?
No, unless there's anything you want, my dear boy.
Well, I shall also need some potions, some healing potions.
Yeah,
I will just take 2 cure light. Did you say they were 50 each?
they are 50 each.
Makes life easy, doesn't it?
Yes. If you're looking for any
So-
scrolls or any items of a magical nature, by all means, we do have some.
Not really do anything like that, I'm afraid.
Do you buy scrolls
Looking.
by any chance?
Sorry?
Do you buy scrolls by any chance?
I can.
Good. I am an enthusiast when it comes to scribing scrolls. There are a few that create works like mine. I would be glad to sell you my work in the future. Good day.
Great.
I said good day.
If you have, it's only in the 50s again, so the +2 Shield of Faith.
I do, yes.
I would like one of those as well, please, to replace the one that I used yesterday.
Consider it done.
How much is
Okay,
that?
lovely. That's me. 50.
50.
Oh,
I don't
hell.
want to go over
I'll
50.
be
I
having...
figure a +2 to armor class is quite handy, but I don't
Is it
want to spend too
brands?
much, so
I'll have
it's
that as well.
+2, and it's for, I think it's a minute per level, which you do at base because it's a +2, so it's 1 minute it lasts
Yeah.
for. I'm pretty sure because that's what I found yesterday, but I haven't looked off the top of my head. But it was handy at the time.
Yes.
4120 takes me down to.
Basilus
Yeah,
does
so-
the same, awkwardly coming back into the shop after saying I said good day. He buys two of those.
2 of those. Very good. Yes. Any minor, by all means. And yes, I will buy all scrolls. We only typically sell up to a certain caliber. So if you would say you are a 4th class caster or higher, then I would be very interested in your spells. Basically, he has scrolls of 1st to 3rd level. Anything beyond 3rd level, he'd offer maybe a bit of a premium on buying from you, which for a later date.
Will he buy scrolls of a lower level?
He will, yes, but he might offer you more money for a scroll of a slightly higher level that he doesn't have.
Understood.
Cool.
I said good day.
Light times 2.
The guy with the great axe kind of shoos you out. It's like, get out. You're done now.
Shield of Faith +2. Now remember, Father, that place is full of potions and scrolls, and my fingers are itchy. So, at some point in the future, when we're feeling up to it,
Perhaps when we have no further need to frequent these places because we've moved into the inner city.
into the larger city, we shall fleece them.
Clean up.
Fleece
Clean up.
them.
Oh, yes.
Steal
That
everything and
you
then
will.
burn them to the ground. I mean, sorry.
Don't be.
They shall burn in the light of Pelor.
That's even worse.
No, for not donating all their funds to his church.
Of course, yes.
They're evil. They're evil.
Very well. Are you heading back to the inn? Are you just
Yeah,
going
let's go
to-
back and get ready, I reckon.
Yes, back to the inn, and we shall wait until sunset. Oh, you wanted to
You
go and introduce yourself to them, didn't you?
I have
Do you
changed
still
my
want to do
mind.
that?
No, I've changed my mind.
Yeah, let's just go and murder their faces.
you head back. You sort out another room. Do you sort out the same room or a family room?
Let's be comfortable this time, shall we?
Yeah, let's get a family room.
You secure a family room on the other side
How
of
much?
the property. Half a gold, all the food and usual.
Okay. Get rid of that point
Um,
5. That's done.
so that's on the western side of that floor, but we're just going to stay on the map because you're not doing much else except prepping.
Okay, preppy. Thanks to my masterwork tools, I
That was
have
the morning, actually. Would eight
slightly
hours?
improved.
Would 8 hours
You
pass?
can use the time to make a scroll.
I'm going to
Yes.
do that then, so I'll use the extra time to do that.
Use your pool whilst you have your XP pool, because if you level up, you lose all of that XP pool. You don't. It doesn't carry over.
Yeah, well, I've only done it twice. So I have quite a lot remaining.
Good.
This is assuming you level up.
Well, we'll see, won't
We'll
we?
see. Let's. Okay. He's gonna attempt to see if he can make the check first of all.
Yeah, 21.
Um, how long does the skill bonus last again? Let's have a look.
Ooh.
Because
Rollo will just
I'm
sit and chain smoke in the corner while you're doing this.
Rollo,
skill enhancement.
just so you've got some bits you would be doing, would you be doing any like gathering intel or any sort of like listening in on conversations again?
Um, I mean, yeah, let's say that he does. I'll give you a listen check as I walk around and just frequent the bar a little. I'll keep
Yes.
nipping down and getting drinks whilst you're doing it, but it's entirely passive. Don't worry about it, and I'll just give you my 18 listen check. Jesus Christ.
18.
Okay, but deal with Rob and his scrolls and all of that. I don't want to.
It's not worth doing it right now, so I'm just going to. The skill enhancement is 10 minutes per level, so I will be doing that before we go into this encounter, so he's ready to use scrolls and stuff. But for now,
You
he'll.
get 2 checks.
Yeah, exactly.
21.
Nice, and like I say, my masterwork thieves tools have improved my saves somewhat on
That's
open lock,
awesome.
sleight of hand, and all of
Well
that. So
thought of as well, mate.
Yes.
I
Okay.
just couldn't afford masterwork tools when we started. Just they're very expensive.
I think I rolled that last time, didn't I? That's 29.
You 28, I think you rolled last time,
So
but or
he
27.
dwells upon this, and rather than the strange shadows that danced last time, there's like a howling that comes from the area that he scribes his scrolls in. Some kind of magical power whirls around him as he scribes another scroll, which I'm going to add
Very
to
nice.
my sheet. And if I'm just using my craft reserve, I just take that off so the 12 gold, I could just take off the reserve, couldn't I? So I'll just spend 12 of my reserve.
Well, no, because it's 12 and a half gold and 1 XP to cast a spell at level 1.
Yes.
So you're spending the 12 and a half gold because that's like the paper and the ink and everything that goes into making it. But that 1 XP point you're pulling from the craft reserve.
So it's
That
just a one
XP,
every
though,
time then. I see. Okay, all right.
yeah, but when it becomes a second level, that becomes 6 XP. At third level, that's 15 experience points. So you'll
Okay.
be able to, yeah,
Yeah, so there we go. Cool.
very nice. And yes, whilst you are crafting this, Rollo, you come across a few things actually.
Travelers,
Um,
ear to the ground.
you hear people talking about a new contender has appeared. The similar people who spoke about the arena before are saying a new contender called the Black Moth surprised everyone. They're hoping to see the Black Moth again. You hear word that someone reckons that Parish Voice Cerest is growing some questionable plants.
Questionable plants.
Yes, poisonous
Irish
plants.
voice. Rest sun water. Yes. Questionable. Poisonous plants. Lovely.
Do you
Poison
remember the last
that would go
session?
on a shuriken.
Parish voice Ceres was also mentioned before
Yep,
the People's Church.
I remember.
Yes.
You also hear, apparently, that the sewers that extend under the noble and the higher up section. One moment. Sorry, I had a
God
cough
bless
there,
you.
and I
Oh,
didn't
oh,
want
in
to
that
start
case,
coughing in the mic.
I take it back. God doesn't bless coughs.
Right. Apparently, the sewer system that went under the noble and the higher up, pretty much right in the dead centre of the city, is not being expanded out at the moment because they stumbled upon something, but no one knows what. Rumours are like there's a giant monster under the city. Some people are saying there's like mole and drow folk that are busy under the city. But for some reason, the expansion of the sewer system to the rest of the city has halted.
That sounds problematic.
So there you go.
Very good.
We get contact with Ceres. Somewhat.
They were in the
You can
cathedral, I thought, in the centre of the city.
No, you were told it's the People's Church, which
Oh,
is
I see.
to the south here.
Yeah, but I thought Ceres was... Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, we can visit the People's Church at some point. You can perhaps
Yeah.
prescribe your strange attachment to Pelor if we go there. I've been meaning to ask you about that, son. You seem to be enamored with the sun god. I did not know that I had raised you to be such a pious follower of his ways.
Absolutely, you didn't, Father.
I didn't
Is the
think
long and
I
short of it.
did, but I do
No.
forget sometimes.
Uh, well, as I previously stated, I'm currently 3 weeks entirely clean, and that is because of a 12-step program, which is under the watchful eye of Pelor. Basically, I found God, came off the drugs and found God, and I now live in his light. He shouted the big sun god tattoo on his chest.
What on earth have you done?
Uh, it's really the only way to live well, you know. I was a mess before, and now I'm entirely clean, and I think, you know, a good person, truly living for good.
Well, I am glad that you have taken the steps to improve your health, my dear boy. I will never say anything bad against that, but to mark your sacred flesh with such daubings. Your parent does not approve of your tattoos.
Disapproval.
Of his beautiful, enormous Pelor tattoo.
Just a
Yeah,
massive sun face, yeah.
it's only through the light of God that we find true purity, Father. Uh, but of course, you know, I don't want to. I don't want to go on about it. It's one of those things. It's just my faith keeps me clean, keeps me off the drugs.
Basilus sort of hisses purity under his breath, but he won't push the subject further. They have business and does not want to be distracted any further. With the scroll cast and made, with Rollo's preparations made, I think we're ready.
Fantastic. And
All set.
You scope out. Are you waiting for that same time, the evening?
Yeah, well, earlier, really, because we want to go when the dog is let out. So we want to be outside when that happens. So we'll
Okay.
be at the gate listening.
He's still let out
I
at night,
will.
though, isn't he, the dog?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, this was close to the 11th hour that you did
That's
this.
Okay, so
fine.
that's
That's
what we'll
great.
do. We'll wait around the gate. I will pre-unlock it so that we're ready to just
As you make your
thing, and
way
then yeah.
there, uh, I think that moment is a good place for us to take a quick break because I suspect,
Ready for the excitement.
well, I have no idea what's going to happen because who knows with these
I have
things.
some inklings.
So, uh, if you're stick around to see what happens with this home invasion, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, ring the bell for all future notices, and we shall be back after these really short messages. We are outside the Stone Gem residence. Rollo, there is a time and a place to burn it down. However, can you
On
give me
fire!
that open lock check, please,
There we
as you
come.
are setting up?
So it was +8. It is now +10.
Oh,
That does not do it, however.
well, you can keep trying.
Yeah, well. Were we going for some sort of skill boost there, Rob?
Oh, that's a good point.
Is that what we were aiming for? I didn't know if you were going for that now when we're trying to do this before nothing.
Apologies. I wasn't going to do it for you, but I was going to do it for me. You're absolutely right.
Oh,
I
thanks.
didn't want
Thanks,
to
man.
do it for
You're
you.
you're a skill monkey. You don't need help. I'm the one that needs help. I can't even use my
What
primary
skills are
abilities.
you intending to use?
Use magic device, because if I can't use magic device, I can't do anything. So sorry. You do raise
Fine.
an excellent point. So he is going to hold onto that.
Don't have to. It's totally fine. I'll manage.
Yeah, I'm still doing it for myself. This is still for me. So he's clutching hold of the platinum piece necklace, the tarnished platinum piece necklace that I described
Yeah,
previously, and he is going to cast a skill enhancement upon that with an infusion. So he now has a +2 to use magic device.
very good.
And with that, he'll give a nod to Rollo. Oh, and he'll crank the crossbow, and yeah.
Try the lock again.
Yes.
He's also
But we
sorry.
are keeping an eye out again because. Sorry, come on.
No, don't worry, mate. I'm wondering. He might as well do the infusion because it lasts a minute. We're not going to be able to do it in a combat situation, so he is going to also do an infusion. He does the same infusion with the same bit of wood that he found, where he will draw upon some power and a circuit connects and some terrible power pours into this stick and it gleams there in his fist before he stows it, hefts the crossbow, and is ready to go.
Excellent. This time, yes, this time.
I have hungered for this.
The door is unlocked.
Do we put the stakes out now? Stakes, yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to throw the stakes on the ground and sort of like wipe it around the door as well, so the scent's everywhere.
Waft, waft,
Yeah.
waft. I'm going to edge the thing open again. What was it? It was move silently, wasn't it? Or hide.
And you can do both.
Have a move silently first this time. That's only 13, unfortunately, but it's better than it was before. That was only a 6 last time. And hide. 22. It's open about that much.
Very good. So, yes, you are peering inside and you are slapping your stakes.
Your meat.
Yes, you're slapping your meat against the door.
That's exactly
An
what I
evil
do.
Blaming it.
campaign. That doesn't mean it's a smutty campaign.
Yeah, there are limits, boys, all right? There are limits
There are
to our
limits.
evils. Public evils.
Evil. We're murderers. We're not crass.
Yes. Yes, so you put the smell of the meat around. As you are waiting, do you want to give a spot or search check to see what's going on around you?
Yeah. Spot me.
I will do a search check.
16 for the spot.
8.
Basilus, you're too busy with your meat. Rollo, you can see. You can see, yes, there are some guards in the distance, but they don't seem to be coming this way at the moment.
I'm sorry, I'm a child.
It's absolutely fine.
I'd like to say I'll change, but
It's
I'm
too
nearly
late.
40. It's
It's
not
too
going to
late.
happen.
It's too late.
I'll always be a child.
It's a few moments pass when you notice as the dog comes out, and you hear a voice saying, "Hurry up! You know the business."
It's a fucking direwolf!
Direwolf.
It's not a direwolf.
It's a pooch.
However,
Does it look like a friendly pet, or does it look like it might have been guard dog reared?
it's a big dog, but doesn't look like a guard dog, shall we say?
So what is it we're doing here? We're just trying to lure it away. Is that what
Lure
we're
it
doing?
through the door, and then as it comes through the door to eat the steaks, we go inside. Boom, close the door.
Oh. Okay.
Is she
So we're not
just-
going to go through the window.
So she's just standing there, the woman. She's just opened the door and is standing there.
Yes. However, the dog, with scent,
Going to come straight to the gate.
unfortunately, yes, the dog
You've
starts
been wafting
yapping
meat.
feverishly.
Right, step to this side of the gate with father. Open the gate somewhat so the dog can get out.
Throw the steaks. Throw the steaks.
But remember, I'm hidden. I'm hiding on a 22.
Tobias, get back here.
Throw the
Tobias.
sticks.
I just throw like a line of steaks out into the street for him.
She doesn't have any ranks in this, but I'm going to see before if she can do a handle animal check
To wrangle the dog. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Whilst you're throwing meat
Yeah,
away
yeah.
for the dog to chase, we'll see what happens.
DC 28 for steak, I can assure you of that.
Just back away from the gate a bit, father. I'm actually going to stay on this side, but I am backed against the wall here because, yeah, hiding.
Hiding.
Okay, the DC for stay is 15. However, I'm going to say it's 18 because of all the meat that's tempting it. And considering she has no ranks to use here, I need a 19 or a 20 on a straight roll for the dog to heal.
It's going to happen, isn't it? I can just see it. Go on. Oh,
Destiny.
I kind of wanted it to happen. That would have been funny.
Tobias.
Why, Tobias? Right, just leave it. Wait.
Tobias, no! The woman shouts. As Tobias.
Wait for it.
Honey, the dog's got out.
I'm readying an attack, Michael.
You're readying an attack.
I'm going to kill her. A sudden attack when I'm hiding behind the gate. Soon as she's in range.
Okay. Because she goes that far at that moment. From the side door, Where's the dog gone? Just ran out. He ran out.
Stay
Oh,
hidden, Rollo.
right.
I have an idea. You can't sneak attack both of them, so I have an idea. Do you trust me, boy?
Eh? I've got a dog sat on my head at the minute.
What was his surname? Radley Stone.
Stone Gem.
So as he is approaching, but Basilus like immediately begins to panic and says, "No, don't move him. That's not fair. I was acting."
Apologies.
He hisses, "Trust me," and then he will step forth and say, he just steps openly through the door and will go, "Mr. and Mrs. Stonegem, I presume," as he comes through. And as he does, 3 5-foot step, and he just holds aloft a scroll in his hand. And he says, "Allow me to beguile you with a tale or two this evening. Allow me to hypnotize you with my will," as he casts hypnotism with the scroll that he has just writ. Because it's easier to do this when we're not in combat, hence why I have jumped in, Rollo. You will be able to attack them from a hiding place because you're still hidden. He gestures a
21.
droning incantation. Yes, that's a good point. He does need to do that, but he has got a bonus. Oh god, I really hope it works. Oh, it works. So the scroll burns away. He is successful in the casting, and his gestures and droning incantation fascinates nearby creatures, causing them to stop and stare blankly at you. In addition, you can use their rapt attention to make your suggestions or requests seem more plausible. Roll 2d4 to see how many total hit die of creatures you affect. Okay? So we determine that, and then they all get a save.
Okay.
So, 2d4. 7 hit die worth of creatures.
Is that an area of effect? So could you potentially get the dog as well?
25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels. So I'm within distance of all of them. So yeah, I do.
That is all of them, but they all get a will save.
They all get a will save. That's correct. They all have a will save of DC 15.
15. Right. Well, the dog actually has a
will save.
Oh, meat, but
you have to exceed.
And then the couple. So the wife. Ooh, the husband.
Now
So
the
what is it
pair.
like?
So he stands forward, and it's like this. He stands forward, and it's like these strange lights begin to shine and rise up behind him, almost like silhouetting him. It's a very eerie sight. But then, as they are sort of like affected by the spell, you see these long strings of light emerging above them, almost like they are marionetted in some way. And he will say, "Do go back inside and wait for us there. I have a command for your faithful pet." He turns to the dog. "Go into the alleyway and take all of your steaks there. Only there must you eat your delicious prize."
Well, the dog was indifferent, so the dog is now helpful. So I had to check. They moved 2 steps up on the NPC scale in terms of suggestibility. So the dog's gone from indifferent to helpful. So
Eagerly wants to assist you.
the dog's just gone.
Picks up all of his steaks in his mouth, and off he goes round into the alleyway. Because I didn't want the dog like pouring at the door trying to get in and catching attention. So the dog goes into the alleyway, and he tells the couple to go inside. I should now roll how many rounds in duration they are under. So I have 2d4 rounds in which they are affected by the spell. And this will be the amount of time that Rollo has to butcher them. Or get
I'm sure
ready,
if
or
they're
get
butchered,
ready
yes.
to butcher them, I should say. They do get a chance to save, and they get a +2 bonus to save when in combat, hence why I wanted to act quickly. So, 2d4 rounds. 7 rounds.
7 rounds.
So I think we should go round by round to determine what we're
I
doing.
would agree, yes.
And also, if the creature that fails its saving throw does not remember that you enspelled it. So if they do somehow survive this encounter, they won't remember what I did.
So it does.
Ask them to go and stand facing the wall.
Oh, that's dark. Go inside and face the wall.
We go into initiative, so unless you want to roll, it will just be Basilus, Rollo, them, or
Rollo, then Basilus, because Rollo, I'm certain, has a higher dex than me, then Basilus, and then they'll go on my turn because they are following my commanders per summon or something like that.
yes.
Perfect.
So we go into round 1. Let's just give me a moment.
You didn't think I'd be ready.
Layer the 2 over.
You
we go.
didn't think
Same.
for a second that I
Something
would
dark.
be prepared.
So it's your turn, Rollo.
Close the door. Yep.
5 for step. Close the door. Wait.
Wait, okay.
We've got
Basilus.
7 rounds, and I want them to go inside and face the wall.
Okay.
I've already told them to go inside, so they're on this turn. They will obey that, and Basilus will follow them.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, he would just go. Yeah.
Where's he going?
He went in through the side door.
No.
He went for the nearest door.
Go in the same direction. Through the front into the dining room.
You just said go inside, so that's what he did.
You're doing that to waste our time. You're doing that to waste our rounds. I object to that.
They're in the same place.
I can't see them.
I didn't see which door they went in.
Yeah, they vanished.
Yeah, they vanished to us
and now
because
I
I
can't
don't
see any
move.
of them.
So I don't know where they've gone. Which door did they go in, please?
One went through that way. One went that way.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
No, not fair enough at all. Where have they gone? I'm following them. I should know where they've gone.
Can you see door symbols on your map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you see open door symbols on your map?
Mm-hmm. Bastard. Okay, that's fine. I will follow. Where did the...
Go straight forward into the dining room. They're both here. Not facing the wall, I will add.
Hang on, I haven't... 1, 2, 3, 1. That's as far as I can go. Oh, look at that. Well, hello, the pair of you.
So this is now round 2, so you're there.
Okay.
So I've moved to here.
Anything else?
I don't think there's anything I want to do, so I'm just going to do a double move, and I want to stand in this doorway.
You enter in the kitchen.
That's what I will do. I'll just stand in the doorway.
Should I tell one of them to leave?
On the way through.
Because them seeing the bloodshed will probably snap them out of it, or give them a chance to snap out of it. Maybe I say,
That's a very
would
good
one of
point.
you, would you kindly arrange
Ask her to
something?
step into the kitchen.
Please step into
You
the
are a
kitchen,
villain, after
my
all.
dear. We would dearly enjoy some refreshments, as it is a reasonable suggestion, of course, as we are,
So
of course,
sexist.
guests. Yeah,
She
definitely.
goes into the kitchen and
You
starts to
misogynistic prick.
fuss around.
Go and make us a fucking sandwich. Oh, that's horrible.
Right.
Oh, notice I feel guilty about that, but not the impending murder. Not at all. All right. So he's left on his own in here, yes?
Yeah, so you tell her, and she uses her action to go into the kitchen and start pulling
Basilus
out
will
glasses
go
and
5,
cups.
10,
Oh, no.
15, 20, 25. And he'll just have his crossbow just readied in his hand. But
Do you want to tell anything to this guy?
well, he's facing the wall, isn't he?
I mean, you. Fine. The command you
No,
gave
the
last
command
turn
I said was
just
go inside.
inside.
No, it wasn't. It was
He
go
did say
inside and
go
face
inside
the
and
wall.
face the wall.
I said it
Fine.
He did say
repeatedly.
that.
What?
Fine, he's gone inside and he's facing the wall.
Lovely. I
Over
will
to
do a
you,
5
Rollo.
foot, and I will attempt his. I think it's become his go-to move actually with the nunchuck. He'll aim for the nape of the neck.
The nape of the neck.
He'll swing the nunchucks like this, and then with everything he's got to the nape of the neck. So this will be on his flat-footed armor class, I suspect, if he's facing the wall and
It is, yes, but he's not wearing
all
any armor.
unsuspecting.
So
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's flat-footed though, so it's minus dex, isn't it?
he's 10. It's just base armor class.
That's all right. That's
Just
lovely. Good stuff.
10.
So.
You almost double his base armor class.
So with the bonus sudden strike damage, that's 2d6 plus 2. He takes 9 points of damage directly to the back of his neck.
He is at -5, so he crumples to the floor and is now bleeding out as a horrible cracking sound comes about as he then drops down. Just boom.
Are we counting rounds? How many rounds has it been?
This is the start of the third round.
Lovely.
So he is out and he is dying. He is on -5.
Okay.
With that, Rollo and Basilus, do you want to make a listen check? It's going to be a slightly lower check for Rollo.
I need
21.
21.
I'm
Rollo,
busy
you
in a
are
blood
too busy.
a blood mist.
With 21, Basilus, you hear, Bradley, are you okay?
Coming from the kitchen.
Not from the kitchen, but that area. Coming from beyond him.
It's not a problem. We've actually fulfilled our quest, really. No one ever said anything about the rest of the household, but
But
you
we
know,
want
still.
the house. That's the point. We need to clear the house.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry.
What?
We will.
Where did
Not a
it come
problem.
from then? If
It came from...
He lives with his mum, doesn't he?
around here.
In the shitter.
In this sort of area.
I don't know how I can see that, but there is a toilet, I think, on the other side of here.
25, 30.
I don't know that I'm supposed to.
So he goes there
you
with
may-
his movement.
Yeah.
Just gonna open the door.
You open to a shitter. The thing with this is it's It only goes into a bucket, so it's a manual deposit. It's not.
Another one indoors.
So hang
Disgusting.
on, I got a listen of 21 and I don't know where the noise came from. I thought that meant that they were in that room.
Because it may have been going through walls and other things, so there was, and your distance as well. I can give you the exact setups for listening.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, I've done that, and then I will open the door. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
As you open the door, this woman in a wheelchair just turns around. Who are you?
How dark are we going here? Equal opportunities, man. Equal opportunities.
I'm
we
going to
can't discriminate.
add. So, I'm going to add to the bottom of the initiative. There we go. So that's your movement. You've opened 2 doors. You can probably have a free action to talk or address the situation.
Good.
Hello. Well, actually, how much of an action was it to open those 2 doors? Because I did my movement, arrived there, and then opened those doors.
Well, you could say one was swift, but you can't have 2 swift actions.
Okay, well, I can't then do anything else that turn.
No.
Okay, that's my
I
turn.
think opening a door is actually a standard action, but seeing as they're indoor...
We'll come back to
it's a move action, so yeah, it's a move action, so that's fine. Yes, you just... Hello. The wife is still filling up some cups, looking to collect a tray, and that is how she spends her round. We jump back to the top. Rollo. Oh. No, ignore me. He wouldn't
As
get a chance.
he is now on the floor bleeding out and I've broken his neck virtually.
Yes,
I will raise the sword above my head. He's been practicing and auto crit to his neck. I wish to remove the head.
I don't think you can coup de grace with a weapon you're not proficient in.
You can coup de grace with an improvised weapon, can't you?
I suppose you can then, yeah. If you didn't, it'd be just messier than you intend. But
probably. I mean, it doesn't need to be neat. I have a plan.
Fair enough.
And since you said evil game, don't judge me.
I'm not judging.
I just, I have a plan. So yeah, just removal of the head. Thing is, I don't actually have stats for that weapon because I wasn't planning on using it anytime soon because I can't at the moment.
It's a 1d10. It's treated as a bastard sword, so it's a 1d10.
Yes, it is. I think we'll call it that for now. It might be different because I got it from the Oriental Adventures book, but we'll say it's 1d10. And that's plus 2, and it crits, I suspect, on times 2, so 2d10 plus 4. So just 12.
12. It doesn't matter with proficiencies. I just want to double check. So this is a surprisingly elegant and clean cut.
Oh yeah, I mean, he has been practicing. When the target isn't moving, he's not that bad with it.
Taking him to minus 17.
Lovely. The head is all.
As his head falls from his shoulders and rolls across the floor.
Nice.
That is your turn. Basilus, you have in front of you an elderly-looking woman in a wheelchair.
What are you gonna
do? Who are you?
I'm stunned at the invention that sits before me. Goodness. Who am I? I'm the proprietor of this house.
But my son owns this place.
He did. He's just been removed. And he just is just going to pull the trigger on the crossbow and just shoot her.
Oh, God. AC 10.
She's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, what?
She bloody well better have a minus.
Is that the same attack roll that Rollo got earlier as well?
So that's a 19 total.
I think so, yeah.
Like father, like son, the 19 is easy enough for the bolt to shoot into the elderly woman's chest.
For 4 points of damage.
You'd be pleased to know she didn't have 4 hit points like her son did. She has 2 because of her age, so she's now on -1.
Just...
Oh, she's not quite dead.
Oh no, she's dying. As this bolt. His blood is coming out of her.
Oh, Mike, I feel like, I don't know, man, this is too heavy for YouTube. You've got to change up the music or something. something silly.
Don't.
What about Spooky Halloween?
Don't use this music. Don't use this music. Use the music before. I like.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine. It's great. It is grim. It's making me uncomfortable. Which is good.
That's the whole point.
Yes, there we go. Little music break there as poor Edith is now choking on her blood instead of -1.
Edith.
Why has she vanished?
She's in the shadows. I suspect she's in this corner.
So he's used his action to pull the trigger.
No, where is she?
I was going to say, Mike's pulling a fast one.
No, where is she?
Oh, have you actually moved her out of...
No.
What did you do with her, Mike?
She's vanished.
She is actually gone. You must have deleted her by accident. That's my job.
Oh dear.
Mike was getting in on the killing.
Hang on, let me...
I was like, oh yeah, she's decided to go for a walk.
Nope. She
Despite being asked to go and prepare drinks and things.
Yeah. She's gone to the market to buy the produce for the sandwiches.
Oh, I better go to the...
In advance. Her appearance may have changed ever so slightly.
Yeah, she looks a little different. That's okay. She's just got slightly bigger hair. It won't protect her.
In all the kerfuffle, she just has a moment, changes her appearance. However, you used your...
I used my movement to leave this area and just will stand here, I guess, waiting.
She comes and stands here in front of you, Rollo, with a tray with drinks.
This is her turn. Oh, right, yeah. Okay,
she has
cool.
2 drinks on there. Just...
Oh, apologies. He'll gesture for her to walk past him, ready for his next turn.
She enters in to there, because that's still her movement then as you let her past. She sees her beheaded husband, which I think is enough merit for her to get a chance to break this.
That's fair. I kind of wished that... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was going to go in there, man. I didn't,
No, you too busy showing off with your sword.
No, not showing off. Finishing off the job. He's the job.
+2, isn't it, now, to the check?
+2 bonus to its saving throw, absolutely.
And it's beating 15.
Beating 15.
Right, it's my go next, so, doesn't really matter.
She snaps. She drops
I will smack
everything,
her.
and she just lets out a blood-curdling scream. But as she's doing this, we're back to the top of the round. Rollo.
Yeah, I wish to cut the scream immediately short.
Go on then.
Yeah.
She's flat-footed.
I don't suppose she's not flat-footed, is she? Is she? Wait, 5-foot step. Now she is.
There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Also, I get a +2 because we're flanking. Thank you very much. Oh.
God's sake, why did you
Confirm it.
couldn't just fucking kill him? Oh god.
I had a plan. Let me do the thing I want to do.
Is that with the +2?
Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's still critical.
It's it doesn't. Yeah, I miss.
What does it look like as you go to shut her scream? But
I think that she just leans forward in shock, and I just swing above her head.
however,
And then he probably twats himself as well in the arm.
you didn't critically fail. You're okay.
Yeah. Well.
However, this is still the same round. So, but as she's letting out this blood-curdling scream, Basilus, is there anything you want to do?
I don't think I'm gonna. He's going to.
Silence her.
I don't have means to silence them. I'm not going to be able to kill her, I don't think, unless I no, because if I try and attack her, I'm going to be on a minus, melee-wise.
You're flanking.
Yeah, so it'll just be a straight roll then.
With your stick.
I have my stick. Of course! I have my stick! The heavy crossbow clatters to the ground. And his movement will be to draw the stick.
Yep, free action to drop, movement to draw.
Her in the chops.
And she needs to make a will saving throw DC 15.
No +2 to this check. She critically fails. She just...
He drops the crossbow and the stick comes up and there's like a blast, a flash. It's like the deneuralizer from the hit motion picture series Men in Black. As there is like a flash. It doesn't erase her memory, but it does daze her because that's the enchantment I put upon it. As we were discussing before, this enchantment clouds the mind of a humanoid creature with 4 or fewer hit die, so that it takes no actions.
Oh dear.
That's what he does.
You daze her. She goes... like this. Before you do...
And with a free 5 step, he's going to move in front of that door.
She's now on minus.
Oh, sorry,
2.
no, I used the movement to do that, didn't I? I don't do that.
More blood is just... as Edith is choking on the blood in the room across the way. Rollo.
Right, again, same thing with the
Please.
15.
15's a hit. At easily enough to kill her outright.
Snaps the neck. Right, we got to act quickly. Father.
That's you.
There's one thing I need to do, sorry.
I fear you continue. Do what you've got to do, and I'll do what I've got to do. Are we in rounds still, Mike?
You're round 6.
But are we still in... we are in rounds still.
Yeah.
Everyone's dead.
The dog is still...
Well, the dog can go about its business. It's absolutely fine. I want to...
Okay. Basilus is going to go back.
Guys, hang on 1 second. Sorry, 1 second.
It's okay.
Do what you need to.
Go.
Can't hear
mate.
you, but go.
Don't
if you
worry.
need to.
Don't worry.
In between, as a free action, I sort of in communication with Father, just to convey my idea here, Father. We want to send a message that we are formidable and that we are scary. I want people to think, holy fuck, when they think of us. So what I wish to do is a sort of Resident Evil dinner scene. That's why I removed the head.
But Rollo, we're trying to keep this house. We've been told that we can keep the house once we've...
Yeah, we can keep the house. They're going to find the scene, though, aren't they? And the bodies. They'll get rid of the bodies.
We'll hide. We're keeping the house. We're just going to hide them and pretend like nothing's happened. That's like what I thought we were doing. No one's coming in here. No.
I thought the house would be empty after, and therefore, because it's still guarded. They're going to know we're living here, the guards, aren't they? We're not going to be able to pretend to be them. I thought once they were dead, the house would be empty and we could use it.
What was implied by this? Was it suggested that we would kill them and...
The suggestion, what the implication was, there was someone who was trying to put something through in the civic areas that would be quite nice if it didn't go through. So they just were to be dispatched. But, as the person said, if you can dispatch them, then obviously their house would be temporarily yours.
So they meant temporarily. This is what I thought they meant. Temporarily, like...
It's really weird that there's guards. How the fuck is that going to work?
Well, the guards are in here.
Are we going to have to... Yeah, we're going to have to sneak in and out of the house every time we want to use it.
But it's only
That's insane.
That he was a street guard walking past.
He's a street guard.
Oh, I thought this house had guards around the outside of it.
that was a city guard.
That was a city guard.
I really wanted to lay out a lovely, horrible Resident Evil style death scene for the police to find.
You can still lay out your dinner scene. It just won't be discovered until much later once we've dealt with this temporary accommodation.
It's all right, actually. We'll just leave this room out of bounds then, and let it get really, really gross.
But okay, all right.
You're having this conversation, Basilus. During this conversation, what are you doing?
Basilus is having this conversation whilst reloading the crossbow, and he says, "Bear with me one moment, my boy. Just
yeah, what was that sound in the other room, rather?
That was the full stop on this particular engagement." And then he turns and looses another shot into the room at the...
We should probably check around, actually. That might not be a full stop.
Very well. Yes, you can make a coup de grace with a crossbow, providing you are adjacent to the target.
I believe I am adjacent. Doesn't adjacent mean level?
No, next to.
Next to.
So you'd be in the square next to.
Excuse me.
Back in a second.
Excuse me.
It's fine. Rollo's just in there hacking the woman's head off slowly with the sword.
Where before you had the... Roll me another d12, just because it's an auto crit. Let's give it some credit. 16 points of damage takes her to minus 18. Is it just a mercy shot?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And no sound for more blood gurgling. It's just blood.
He'll then, like, just calm as you like, just lean the crossbow against the bedroom wall, walk around take hold of the wheelchair handles and just wheel her into. Rollo, my boy, we're going to need to do some digging in the garden now. Come on, let's find something to dig with. We've only just begun.
We're dropping
we digging?
out of initiative now, and you can start to hear a whining happening at the gate.
We don't let him
Oh,
in.
the
And yes, we're going to bury the people first in the garden.
I thought we were going to do the thing. We just talked about the thing.
Okay, collect what you need, but we need to. Or are you going to use all of it? All of them?
Yeah, I was gonna sit them at the table and have their heads on the plates.
Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Um, I will facilitate this for you. That's absolutely fine. You do what you want with them, but we do need to talk about
Hey,
the hound.
a boy can have goals and dreams.
We need to think about the hound that's outside.
Yeah, the dog. I mean,
Maybe we can befriend the dog.
yeah, let's try. Let's give that a go and see if we can have a new pet. Maybe we could train it to attack people.
Well, that would be
Ah,
animal
dog.
handling or handle animal.
I don't have that. It's also charisma, so I'd be very bad at it.
Is it?
Yes, handle animal
But you
is
can't do it untrained, unfortunately.
trained only.
We're talking to a dog. Did you train to
Mm.
talk to a dog? Well, then I can't do it, can I? It'll be just a straight charisma check, surely, for me to try and befriend the animal.
If there's like the option for a dog in like the mount, like a riding dog.
Mount.
It doesn't have to. It's not that deep. I'm just gonna try and befriend the dog, and I will
Yeah,
do
I
that
just
with
don't.
my
No,
charisma
we don't
stat.
want the dog to necessarily just be out on the streets, but we also don't want the dog to come in and smell its family and attack us.
But if the dog is trying to claw its way into the house, they're gonna wonder why is Radley's
Absolutely.
dog
Well, yeah, we
messing
can
around.
let it back in the garden.
That's okay.
Well, you can attempt a charisma check on the dog.
Open the
You
door.
open
Come
the
in.
door,
Come in.
Rollo.
He closes all the doors. There we go. You can come in the garden.
Oh, sorry,
There
the
we
dog's
go.
now scratching on this door.
And you can't go in that way,
Can't go
Pooch.
in there. No, you can't go in there. Sorry, you have to just stay
What
in the garden.
about through this window here? Let's go in through this window, Pooch. No?
The dog comes back and starts. Whoa, that's a stretch. The dog comes back and starts sniffing you, Rollo, especially your hand. Like, its nose is up in your grill.
Mm. I don't know how to react to this, Father. I'm not particularly good with animals. They don't trust me generally, so I think.
Was this door closed? Yes, it was. Okay, unlock that window, dear boy.
Certainly. I shall unlock the window.
You take 1 point of damage.
Do I take a point of damage?
Did you actually just
punched
punch the?
shattered
Oh my
glass.
god!
I could
We're
roll
trying to
for it,
contain the
but-
dog. Now it's gonna be free to run in and out. I was gonna say
Oh,
go
shit,
in
yeah.
and then close the window behind it, and then it was stuck in the room. Then it's contained.
Oh.
Oh, for God's sake!
Well, you should have had a better son.
Don't
You say
tempt
your
me to say
hands now
that, my
covered
boy.
in blood and glass.
Ow. That just pulls a bit of glass out from between his knuckles. I thought it was quicker. Look, there's bedrooms. We could look at one of the bedrooms. That's fine, isn't it? Here, boy. Here, boy. Oh, shit, I morphed through the door. In here. Oh, crap. Close that door.
Yes,
And
come on, doggy, with us,
that
with us.
door. In you go.
In
In
you
there.
go.
Good boy. In you
Go on,
go.
in you
In.
go, in you go.
In. In you
In,
go. That's it.
in.
Good dog.
Start scratching on the door here.
No, no.
Oh, look. Look in here, Pooch. Come and sniff me. I
He
smell like
walks
your
in a
odor.
circle, which takes me to there
Hello.
for a second.
In here. Quick.
Quick, quick, quick.
Right. I will.
For
Does
God's
that door have a lock on it? Does that door have a lock on it?
Not from the outside.
Right, well, it can't get out. I'm just going to leave it in there. Where's the rest of that steak?
Yes, you remember
It's probably
that
eaten all of
country
the
house
steak.
we went to in Grimsby, and your bedroom was the only one with a lock on the outside, Matt.
Weirdly, a
Oh,
lock on the
yeah.
outside. Yeah, that was weird.
So bizarre. I was in the room for the unfortunate child.
Fitting, I think,
Yes.
for this
It did.
scenario.
I was feeling. Do you know what? I was feeling sort of paranoid, and then realised if you locked me in there, I would just sleep more. And having just had a child at the time, I was totally. I was like, lock me in. I'll just sleep. I don't care. Right, the dog is contained. As long as we bring it food and water, it'll be all right for the time that we're going to stay here. We're not going to be here for that long. And then we'll move on. I'm sure it'll get adopted by some lovely family.
Yes, yes, of course.
Yeah.
We
All
have
right.
some. Do we have some steak left, or do we give it all the steak?
I got the impression, unless you have a sausage in your pocket, that you threw.
Well,
Basilus is going to go into the
um,
Well, listen, the dog's not going to be hungry now. It's just eaten 6 steaks. It probably doesn't need to eat for a little while, so he'll be fine.
I mean, for a ravenous dog, there's quite a lot of meat in this room. But
There is.
that's only if we're desperate.
Right, Rollo, make yourself at home. Welcome to the new family manor. I think I will be helping myself to the other bedroom. I think. Yes.
Yeah, there's a lovely sofa in here. I think I'll. Oh, this is my room.
Yes.
Rollo, you
I
find.
like this very much.
And then we're going to absolutely search the living crap out of this house for every bit of value.
You are, yes. Rollo, that would be a lovely room if it wasn't now for the gust coming in through the shattered window.
I
Basilus.
like the fresh.
Yes, you have found not only the master bedroom with the ensuite, but the study next to it.
Very good. I'm going to peruse the study a little, I think.
Yes, peruse the study. I wonder.
Will I find anything interesting if I search?
You can take 20. You're not in any rush at the moment.
I take 20.
If I turn explorer mode off, no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Be much better because I was able to see everything before for some reason.
Well, I was just thinking I could turn off.
Just turn off dynamic lighting. There you go.
There we go. That's the one.
Oh, there we go. Lovely. Home. Hello, doggy. Sad dog.
Yes. So, what is your search if you take 20? What's your
24.
24? So, in the study, you find there's a lot of correspondence that is irrelevant. It's emails for the sake of emails, messages for the sake of messages.
Say emails.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a thing.
It's yearly junk mail.
Can we arrange a meeting? Sent a rook to arrange another meeting. That kind of thing. There is some documents you can see he's drafting. There's conversations about increasing the amount of nighttime patrols, which is one of the things that was to be raised and enacted. Within the room you are in, however, there's nothing major in the study that strikes you of interest. Are you moving around the property?
I guess so, if that's all I find. There's no names or suggestions of what he was going to enact. They were saying he was going to bring something about.
Yes, there was. I did mention.
But sorry,
There
I
was
must have missed what it was specifically for. Sorry, I must have missed that.
a proposed document to increase the amount of nighttime
Oh,
patrols.
sorry, that was okay. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
seems kind of minor to kill him. Jesus. Okay.
hey, they said dispatch. I think I can't remember the words. Removed.
It was heavily
It was.
implied.
It was heavily implied. Yes.
Too late now. I could just go and sew his head back on. Don't think it'll work though. Not much for necromancy.
You do find there's a small bust in his room in the study, which actually underneath seems to be hiding like a flip, like a latch.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh my god, he was Batman this whole time.
yes, thingies. And inside you find a compartment. And I need you to roll me a D100.
A D1 hundo.
Get out of
D100.
town, a D1 handy. 35.
35. Right, well, we're not there yet. We are. You find an assortment of gems kept in here. Gems and some coin. Now, where is that specific page? 51. Thank you, Dungeon Master's Guide. There we go. You find roll me 3d10, please, Basilus. You find 220 gold coins in like a sack at the bottom. And on top, Rollo, if you could roll me a d3.
Certainly. Well, it would help if I was actually.
1. I say you found gems. You found a gem. You find, yes, a bluey gem.
Okay, Rollo, that's 110 GP each, then, if you want to add that. And then the gem. Did you say the value of the gem?
I did not.
Okay, let's have the
You
value.
need to appraise it.
I will.
Plus
I
0.
will.
4281. That actually puts me virtually back to what we were before we bought the supplies that we bought earlier, which is good.
I rolled a 2, so only a 10 for the gem.
You find. You find a turquoise. Which is worth, in this instance, 30 gold. It's a nice turquoise.
Nice. Do you know what, mate? We'll just put it on because I've got a ring worth 6 gold.
So you've got a large turquoise and a small ring.
You want the turquoise? Well, go ahead. You can have that. That's no problem.
Oh no, it's in party loot. We need to sell those sorts of things to get the value of them anyway. So
Well, if it is actually a turquoise, that was a really bad appraise roll on my part, so it might be worth more, and I just don't know. But yeah, whatever. It's nothing.
you will see.
It's a turquoise.
Turquoise.
And there is a necklace in there as well.
Okay, cool. I will appraise the necklace.
It has. I shall see the appraisal roll.
Praise it, Father.
Quite
This
the opposite.
This is a silver necklace with a they are diamonds, but they're very small cut diamonds.
Silver diamond necklace.
Silver diamond on the back. You see an engraving because it's like a pendant with some silvers in a shape of like just like a teardrop. But on the back, you can see an engraving that says "Happy Birthday, Love."
How original. He spits.
Yeah. You
Generic
keep filling
birthday.
out your world with lovely, lovely, loving relationships, and we'll keep murdering, and we don't care.
No, that one I don't care about. I'm like, oh, whatever.
Whatever.
Rich
I didn't care about the
bastards.
wedding band. Don't give a shit.
Happy birthday, dear.
Love.
Oh, love, sorry. Perfect. The value with an appraised roll of 27?
The value with an appraised roll is easily 125 gold.
125!
125 GPs.
Jipper.
Right. I've already in notes because we've got to find someone to fence these things to, along with the manacles and maces. I've got a gemstone ring as well that we found. Can't remember where we found it, but we did get a gemstone ring.
Is it the one you pinch no?
Yeah. Right at
It
the
is,
start.
yeah. It's not the wedding ring. It's the one I pinched from the first guy I
On the docks.
pocketed,
Yeah, when
picketed.
we
Yes.
took the manacles and the studded leather armor and the daggers and such, yes.
Yes.
Oh, no, yeah, it was the guy at the docks. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
On the docks. It was the very first guy I properly pickpocketed. It was a gemstone
nice.
ring, but I did not get any value for it at the time. Another time.
That's the specifics of in there. Across the rest of the property, just to sort of expedite your search checks, you can find. Roll me two D100, please.
1 inch.
29.
29.
Weird.
Okay.
What are the odds?
A pair of something.
You find 580 gold.
Oh, okay. Wow.
In terms of bits that are
580
scattered around the house.
divided by 2.
90.
290, yeah. Nice.
290.
And can you roll me? This will require a specific roll. A D29, please. So / 1D29.
I'll do it.
It doesn't want to work. You've gone, Robbie.
3.
3.
God, this speaks wonders for their marriage. You find tucked away in the bedroom an elixir of love.
Oh.
Seriously? Is that actually randomly you can, and that's what we wrote in the bedroom?
Yep.
What are the odds of that? That's hilarious.
I love
That's really funny.
That's good. We could do some evils with that. My God.
An elixir of love.
The elixir of love. This sweet-tasting liquid causes the character drinking it to become charmed with the first creature she sees after consuming the draught. Us as charm person. The drinker must be a humanoid of medium or smaller. Will DC 14 negates. Lasts for 1d3 hours.
Oh, we could have some fun with that.
That's a little creepy, but there we go.
It's Rohypnol. You found Rohypnol.
Randomly found, yes.
All right.
Rohypnol.
Yeah, maybe we'll sell that. I'm not.
I was thinking
this
more
point,
make someone fall in love with someone that we need to be distracted or something, but sure, whatever.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is it on the dog? Roofy
Humanoid.
make the
Has
dog
to be
love us.
humanoid.
Oh, that's a shame. Love me. Lovely dog.
Hey, this evening, why don't I scribe a scroll that will help
Of
us with
animal friendship.
our canine friend? Exactly.
Yeah, it's a very good idea.
Very good.
And then he can be our pal for life.
Yep.
With
I'm so glad, Father. I feel like we've done a grand job and we've cleansed this house in the name of Pelor.
Certainly in the name of the Baltinaire
Yeah,
legacy, Rollo,
absolutely,
but
indeed. And these were impure. These were impure people living in such, without donating the money to the Church of Pelor. So, but
Basilus bites his tongue.
dear.
Yeah.
As you, as the bodies start to just, blood is everywhere in the dining room. Rollo, you stretch out on the plush sofa with the shattered window. Basilus, you scribe a scroll.
I'm just taking a look to
What do
see if
you?
animal friendship is a level 1. It is. It is. Okay.
Is it a druid spell?
Druid Ranger. Now,
Nice.
how long does it last? That's the question. Though. If it's like one round per level or something.
it's just instantaneous, and then once you win the loyalty of an animal,
Horses.
provided that your heart is true, the spell functions only if you actually wish to be the animal's friend. I do wish to be the animal's friend. Basilus specifically said that he doesn't want to harm the dog.
Yeah, they both did. Absolutely.
If you're not willing to
For
treat
sure.
the animal as a friend, for example, you intend to eat it. Or use it to set off traps. God, somebody wrote this and knew what they
That's
were
in
doing.
the,
The fact that
that's
they
in the
thought
actual
of that, that's in the
description.
description. The spell fails.
No,
Well, I
that's not
don't.
it.
I actually do intend for the dog to be our friend. So, Basilus will use his scribing scroll abilities to make a scroll of animal friendship. And he will do that before he looks outside one last time.
Well,
But then,
DC 21.
yeah, he's got to do the scroll. But,
You got 2 saves for this
yeah.
over the 8 hours.
Come on, Father. I believe in you.
Oh, God.
Thought of
28.
on this occasion.
No problem.
So his scroll that he draws is like a beautiful picture of the dog that he wants to befriend upon it.
Nice.
And I think he'll wait because, like, he doesn't want the dog to go into the room with the dead people. So he'll
Naturally.
close that door. Throw open that door.
Yeah, the doors aren't on here because I've turned off the dynamic lighting so you
Oh,
can see the entire thing.
yeah. Well, some of them are, but okay, never mind. He'll throw open the door, and the dog needs to make a will save DC 15.
Is this in the morning? Because it takes 8 hours to scribe a scroll.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Nice. DC 15.
Sure.
His will is +1. 10.
Good boy. And he buzzes the dog, fusses his neck and his ears. Friends.
Yeah. Scratches. Yeah.
Yeah,
Scratches.
brings the dog some water. There we go, boy.
Oh no. What's going on over here? Was the door locked or closed?
I said I closed that door specifically.
Cool. Okay, well, the dog's just hanging around in the corridor with you then.
Okay.
Yay, your friend. If the dog could speak.
Basilus is going to sit in a chair in the study in the morning light. We'll dip quill into to ink, spread out a bit of parchment, and then just sit back and say, "There's no place like home." It just begins to write.
I think that Rollo will awaken in the morning and head through, carefully stepping amongst the into the kitchen, and he will make himself some food and a cup of coffee.
Very nice. And as Basilus, you are writing down just your memoirs,
thoughts.
I think that's what it is. Actually, I think he is actually going to do a memoir. Yeah. Which is such a pointless and counterproductive thing to do when he's going to be trying to hide all of these deeds. He's just going to write down everything they've done. Fuck it, why not?
The Basilus files.
The Basilus files. It is the Basilus
Everything
files.
redacted.
Yeah. Arcade mark, yes.
Nobody can read, yes. Is there anything you'd be doing now? Is there anything? What?
Well, I think we'd probably go and report our victory, I suppose you could call it. It doesn't feel like a hard-won victory, really. They didn't put up much of a fight. But to don't remember his name.
Thorn.
That's the one.
Thorn.
Yes, let's go there, and we will bring our animal companion, and we'll have to think of a name for you. He's going to check the dog's collar to see if there's a name tag.
Tobias.
Oh, you said, "Come on, Tobias, let's go walkies." I have an animal companion now.
Right, well...
The dog doesn't like me very much.
No, your charisma sucks.
No, my charisma is appallingly bad. So, yeah.
You had... Oh, I didn't adjust, so everyone is still there. There we go. You were back up there, having a chat.
These windows, hold on, just before we go. See this window?
Can we board the window up that you smashed?
Yes. That one doesn't matter because there's a big wall. But these windows that are open to the street, we need to, in some way, cover them. Because if someone walks past this window, they're going to see.
I thought that was like a back. That's a back alleyway, though, isn't it? Isn't there like a wall there?
It is.
Guards
but
will
you could
walk
also
down.
Let's cover it up.
Just pull the curtains.
Yeah. No,
so we're going to pull the curtains across that window, and then if there is a curtain in the kitchen, we'll do the same because you can look in through there. But if not, we'll just lean something up against the window.
This display of yours had better be spectacular, but it'd be worth keeping these around, Rollo.
Oh, it looks so good. I just think that when they find what we've done, there's gonna be tales of in the underworld of what we did here, and no one will want to fuck with us.
Don't I look magnificent, my boy? He'll give you a twirl. There was a lovely bath in the ensuite, and I couldn't help but indulge when I was scribing the scroll. It's I feel nice and clean.
Noticed the house actually had water coming into it. So there was like a magical faucet, as it were. So there was water coming into the house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderfully impressive. Well, I had a sort of sofa type thing that I slept on, and I have to say it's the most comfortable bed I've slept on in years.
Well, I'm glad we're all happy. Come,
even though there's an actual bed right there.
Let
The old
us
ladies' room.
report our dealings.
Orthopedic bed. Yes. Let's away with us.
And we pull you as you travel back to the underwall arena, and
Rollo wipes
back
off most of
to
the blood,
yes,
but not all of
back
it.
to where Thorn was.
He's slowly getting worse as this whole game goes on, with the bruises and the split lip and all the gashes, and now he's got specks of blood, dried blood on his clothes. He's just getting worse as it goes on. He's not washed once.
Oh, God. Yes, not much time has
Slick the hair back again, ready to go.
passed, really.
Efficiency.
Very nice. Yes, there we go.
Come on, we don't need to do this dance again. Hello there, doormen. We are glad to see you, but we have business with your employer.
This is I, the Black Moth. Step aside.
Stand aside.
He says, if you're competing again today, I'll put my money on you. As he opens the door.
Oh, God, it's not how we're ending this again tonight. Me getting my ass handed to me. All right, where's the boss?
I was going to say, yes. You see Thorn is up the top.
Shit, I fell off.
There's it's still quite early, so a lot of the people who are here are either people collecting early advances for the evening, or those who are working here. In this case, Thorn is compiling. As he turns to the two of you, it's the Black Moth and his manager.
Of course. Anything you wish to address me, Thorn. We return with glad tidings. The writ that you did not want passing will not be drafted or proposed by Radley.
Radley Stone Gem.
He will not be doing that anymore and has been dispatched as you requested.
Placius will be happy to hear that. Truth be told, yes, the writ was an unfortunate thing, but he also owed quite a bit of money in the in Deadfinger's bathhouse, so he's collecting on some loose ends. But it's good to hear that he is no longer an issue. I will pass word on.
Please do.
The Black Moth gets things done.
Oh, yes. Yes. Is there any other...
Do we not want this specifically accredited to our family name? Isn't that the point?
Well, yes, I think actually...
So the Black Moth is very much a fighting name, as in for the fighting pit, and his own moniker, but he doesn't want to... The whole thing is we want the Baltinaire family name, don't we, in the criminal world?
I guess it depends if we want people to know that we are committing crimes. Like, do we want to... I know you're saying about a reputation, but also, like...
The right people, yeah. The criminals, we
yeah,
want them to
I
know,
guess,
for sure.
yeah, I guess, yeah. Okay.
We want to strike fear in the hearts of the others and overtake the underworld.
Know that it is the Baltinaire dynasty that has dealt a fatal blow to the stone gems used this day.
Well, I will pass it on. The Baltinaires, indeed. Oh, yes, because he did a check and he didn't know who you were. I remember now, yes.
But he does now.
Yes. Well, Placius will be happy. And when you can get yourself over, do introduce yourself. I can send word. But do visit.
Let's,
As soon as we have the opportunity.
we intend to
Good.
take the passage to infiltrate the main city in that way, but we have heard further reports that there's some kind of obstruction down there. Is that what we heard earlier?
No, you heard the sewers under the noble and the higher upper class housing.
Oh, they're obstructed.
They're
It's the
obstructed.
bloody nobles. Too much rich food.
Too much. Yeah. Yeah, we'll call it that. Yeah.
Yes.
Anything too much veal.
Well, if you can open up the pathway, you will be doing us another favor. I think I mentioned we had sent some people down there in the past and haven't heard. This was a while back, haven't heard from them. So if you can open up and make a consistent pathway for us, it will be obliged.
Be pleasure.
You take us as common plumbers.
Plumbers?
Clearing the sewers.
No. They take you as individuals who can get things done.
You just cast blink, Mike.
Oh, did
Yeah.
You vanished and appeared there. It was like, oh god.
It's a gift.
We are individuals who can get things done. We're who can get things.
Yes. But
Is there anything
before
else you need done?
Well,
We're not busy.
I haven't heard much else
Hold
from
on.
Placius of late. If I do, I believe I know where to send word to. However, I have not heard much of late. I assume once communication opens up properly, more work will come about. Unless, of course, Black Moth, you wish to grace yourself as he gestures down. One more.
I'm a little tired. And as you can see, I've hurt my hand. He points to his hand with a little, cut on it, even though the rest of him looked like minced beef at the minute.
The
a boo-boo, see?
the nurse figure goes to lift the wand to heal you, and then Thorm just puts his hand as a gesture, no.
I'm fine.
Well, people have been talking all about how the Black Moths just surprised everyone. Though if you do, may I please make a suggestion? Something a little more presentable. You look a little,
Are you talking about my threads?
Yes, and threadbare threads.
Outrageous. I'll not stand for it. I think I look very smart, like a ninja.
Maybe. But you'll get more people on your side. More people on your side means more bets. More bets means more commission. Anyway, it is a glorious day. If you wish to
We'll
stay,
have a little think. We'll have a little think. Father, come with me.
Thank you for your time, Thorm, and he'll come with Rollo.
Father, what if I was to go back into the pit? Only this time, you place your bet against me. And I perhaps don't win. I assure you it won't be hard.
I dare say that would be one thing to gamble our coin, Rollo. It would be another thing entirely to gamble with your life.
I mean, people don't often die, do they? They're not supposed to. We've seen somebody else lose. We've seen two people lose, and neither of them have died. We'll be fine.
The
Strong arm
bloodstains in the arena.
swung a falcon at your head. He tried to impale you on one of those spikes. Do you believe that you could survive if you were to take a fall? I admire your ingenuity, my boy, but do not forget, you are my heir. You must live.
Fair enough. Just a thought. I thought we could double our money again.
I have every faith that you will win in a contest against a combatant, though we may make less money if you start winning regularly, because we'll be betting on you, and people will think you're more likely to win, so then we don't get as much return betting on you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, more people will flood in if it's a rare occasion. Also, let's wait until I feel my skills have improved over level.
Very good. In that case, we shall wait until you feel more confident in your abilities, perhaps.
Fair enough.
Very
Very
good.
wise.
Between you and me, I believe the guards to the south of here are not as strict as the inner gate. So if you did want to take yourself to this passage, you might be able to have more chance getting out of this neck of the woods by going the southern gate.
By not taking the underground passage.
Now, I'm saying if you were wanting to take or explore that passage, because you mentioned that, getting to where it is, you'll need to go through the south gate.
Oh, okay. Well, we can go that way, yes, and take a look and speak to the guards. Of course.
Yeah. I mean, if the guards are a little bit less on it, we might be able to sneak past them.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think it's worth a go. But also, I mean, there was also what's her face, wasn't there? The
The herbalist.
herbalist. That's the word I was thinking of. Yes, herbalist. There's the strange characters at the lighthouse, which again, I'm still not entirely sure why we would want to do that at the moment, but it's a little bit out of our way, so that's not necessarily the word. But and the People's
It is out of the way,
Church, which we could get through the south gate, couldn't we? I mean, that's not into the main city, so that wouldn't hurt. I'm sure they'd let us through
Yes, the
there.
People's Church is outside the south gate.
Yeah, so we could certainly get there. I think that wouldn't be too difficult.
Let us head in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's also where the herbalist is too, so we could go to both places and see if we might get a little. What was it we wanted to see the herbalist for? It was potions, wasn't it?
Just potions, I believe, yeah. But we already know
But
somewhere
I
else that does
mean,
potions, so...
we do, so why don't we go there and just see if we might find ourselves a little bit of free stuff
What a good idea. Rollo,
before
yes.
leaving this area of the city to go to the People's Church to beg, Pelor's mercy.
Of course.
Yeah, let's do this.
As you leave the arena and you head south towards Leilani the herbalist, Leilani, this I think is a good moment to bring the killing to a close for a day, as it was killing, with the stone gems, and we will approach the herbalist. Sorry, Rollo.
Straight up brutal murder. I've never done that in a D&D game before.
Straight up brutal murder indeed. After the brutal murder, I will start with Rollo.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the murder?
Yeah, like I said, I've never done that before. I've played as an angry character. I've been quite brutal in the ways we fight and stuff. Never, I don't think anyway, just straight up committed murder. I think once. I think back in the day, Theodrex got misled and ended up killing someone in their bed. But he didn't think that the reason he was doing it was
Advantage
straight up evil.
And gain, yes.
Yes.
That was in one of your games, I think, Rob. But otherwise, I'd never. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, playing an evil campaign? Because you want to be evil and you want to be dark. And I had this kind of image in my head of, it's in Resident Evil 7 where he's at the table and they're all around it, like in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it's kind of this horrible family and there's this horrible dinner. And I was like, oh, that's really horrible horror. Lovely. And then when you're actually trying to do it, you're like, cutting off people's heads and ready to lay them out. And it feels really grim. And I was like, am I going too dark? They're going to take the fun out of the evil campaign by going too dark. I don't know where the line is. I'll learn. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was great. Nice planning it out and waiting for the next night and getting in there and just. Literally, it was the fact that you put an old lady in a wheelchair in. You didn't have to do that.
No, that's what I was going to say. That was unnecessary, I feel, but
I feel like we might be playing evil characters, but that was evil of you.
Well, I had to join in as well, yes.
But yeah, man, I look forward to more antics and seeing where we're going to go with the characters, and also when Dom does come along, how he's going to fit into it and how that's going to work, because that's fun and how he'll interact, and yeah.
Yes, the third person, but whether that's as the three of you or as a different pairing of the two of you, we will see. But yes, excellent. And to Basilus.
I really enjoyed myself. It was a good laugh. Obviously, we're having a good time. Obviously, it's a lot of good fun. Basilus is unlike Rollo in the sense that he was, I think, actually a little taken aback that Rollo was like, let's make like a ritualistic blood sacrifice to them, whilst also espousing the benefits of worshipping Pelor. So it's kind of like
total hypocrite.
Yeah,
total hypocrite.
Yep, exactly.
Absolutely.
He doesn't take. It's not that he doesn't enjoy killing, because he does enjoy killing, but I don't think he has the same urge to let's dismember them and hang there. Like, he just wants gain. That's why he was like, let's bury them because I want to get away with it, not like, do you know what I mean? So that's interesting, because they have two different philosophies, which I like. That makes it interesting. But Basilus was like, I'm not going to get in the way with Rollo doing with what he wants to do, because that's what he wants to do. And to be honest, Rollo is very useful. He is a very useful killer. that Basilus needs on his side, as well as him being his beloved son. There's definitely a tightrope walk there. So I find that
Yes.
actually quite interesting and quite compelling. I also felt putting an old woman in a wheelchair as well. I was like, it's D&D. Like, they've invented wheelchairs in this world for the specific act of there being someone there that's in a vulnerable position
never
for me to
seen one
murder.
before.
I was like, there's never been. Not to say. I don't know. It just opens up quite a lot of doors, and I was like, we're going here, but
Nice.
it's
I found the token, and I was like, I'm going to use the token.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, it's
brilliant.
But it was my choice to put a crossbow bolt into her, so like, whatever.
What else were you gonna do?
Exactly. Yeah.
You do that, or keep her prisoner in her room while we move in.
That actually might have been better. Actually, maybe we should have done that. But anyway, I'm very much enjoying it. I like that we managed to do a little bit of market research at the start, because we were doing a lot of shopping. But Basilus is hoping to open enterprises. That's why I was asking them, or do they lease this adventuring shop, because he wants to rent a place to sell his goods, because he wants to start creating items and then making money out of it. And also, once we start buying property, which I'm hoping we can do, that's going to mean that we're generating revenue, which is going to be able to turn into more magical items, which is going to be able to turn into more money until we have like a empire of gold. That's Basilus's plan. So he isn't so much the...
I mean, look at how much. To be fair, we've made nearly 5,000 gold
just from murdering
since we started. Just
big bet.
From doing random little bits and betting.
It was your success in the arena that contributed.
Quadrupled the.
It was, but it was
money,
also it was the betting. It was the original bet on the right person in the first place. I don't know. I just think actually being just going for it and being savage about it is,
I think we said this last week, but this is what I like is, at the moment it's all very low stakes, because I say low stakes when there's straight up murder, but it's odd jobs, it's little bits here and there. You're sowing the seeds to what you can then work towards. You're not going in straight away as these incredibly wealthy characters who could demolish an entire city and just mowing through. It's building up that empire. It's starting from the ground up, which
but then of course I suppose so you might think you can just do whatever you want because you're evil, but you can't, because you're level 1 and that you'll get your ass whooped. And then if you do build up slowly like we're trying to do, you think eventually when you become powerful enough you can do whatever you want. But actually now you've got a lot to lose, because you've built up all this stuff that you've put a lot of work into. You don't want to lose it, and it's going to be a bit of an empire. When you've got an empire, lots of parts of that can be attacked, so you've got a lot to think about. I think you can't just, it's not like being straight up chaotic evil, I'm just going to kill everything. And
which, the more I thought about it, I was like, as much as I want us to keep this house, we're probably not going to be able to keep it. We're not going to be able to stay there, I don't think, because of...
No, but for a while.
We have to try and keep it. I think it's funny that we have to try and keep that on the low down, to be fair. Rotting remains of people in the dining room whilst we're out and about in the city in the day.
That may not go well. He may cave, actually, with the smell, and eventually say, let's just bury them, forget it. I think when you're saying, I think Rollo, they are different. I don't think Rollo revels in it as such. I think that he...
No, sorry, I misspoke, because you did say it was for the reputation of it, which...
Yeah, I think he's very unfazed by it, though. I think that he's entirely amoral about it. Like, it's not that he's like, I want to chop their heads off. He's a sadist. It's just that he's just so unbothered. It means nothing. He's like, I'll just chop your head off and we'll make a display because that'll send a good message. Like, which is almost worse, really. that's cold, dead eyes right there.
That's you're moving on to socio-psychopathic tendencies there.
But yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
I also don't know if you noticed, but Basilus is, I think he's definitely a narcissist, because the guy was like, "Oh, well, if you can go and clear that obstruction down there," and he was just like, "You fucking what?" Because he used to be a nobody. It's like, you're telling me to do fucking what?
Yes.
So he was like,
Yes.
"You call us that?" And then also that narcissism extends to Rollo, because Rollo is like, "Oh, but I can just pretend to lose," and I'm like, "Yeah," but like, one, reputationally that's bad. Two, if you die, you're my heir. You're me. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping to push him towards anyway. But I can't think of anything else other than I'm glad we didn't kill the dog. I was like, I'm not killing that dog. I'm
No,
not
no,
doing it. I'm
absolutely
not
not.
doing it.
There's a line with a dog.
There's a
Yes.
line.
There is a
Absolutely.
line. There are certain lines. We never had like a session zero to this game, because I know some people do session zeros so that you don't upset any of your players. I think because we know each other so well,
Yeah.
we don't feel that we need to. But I feel like the rules, there would definitely been of rules, of things where you don't do this, you don't do that, and you don't do that. And one of those things is you don't kill the pets, particularly the dogs. That's not cool.
Yes. No animals. Unless it's a dire hound and it's evil and it's from
Mm,
the 9 layers of hell, maybe.
yeah,
But a run of the mill dog called Tobias. No.
yeah, yeah. Perfectly fine. No reason to not. Yeah,
Who's currently sat outside,
never
just
hurt anyone.
waiting for you.
Being
Yes,
a good boy, being the best boy.
absolutely. Which means I now have to add to all of the
Yeah,
places you've
you do.
been, Tobias. Yes, lovely. Yeah, I like it's all the prep and the setup, and it's figuring out all the bits, and as you say, as we mentioned, sowing those seeds, which is
Yeah,
yeah. And I think once you start to reach out with more money, more skill, by leveling up, the risks will be bigger, and you can take those bigger chances, and that's going to be
bigger
interesting to see.
investments and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, if you would have approached the Stone Gem residents differently,
How would
let
you
us
have
know.
butchered the family?
How would
Let us
you
know in the
butcher
Yeah.
the
comments
family?
below. Yeah.
Come on, people, get in the spirit.
This.
Anyway, as mentioned earlier, please like, subscribe, ring the bell for always. And as we always end these sessions, we say, bone them rolls.
Burn them rolls.
Phone them
Don't kill your
rolls.
dogs.
Don't kill your dogs. Don't
Walk
tell
your
your
dogs.
mum.
Walk your fucking
And it's not
dogs.
even bone them rolls, it's bury those bones that we've just made.
Bury
Oh,
those
God.
bones.